evening and welcome to tonight's episode.
Everyone breathe. Jesus. Let's at least get through the intro.
Thank you. Good evening and welcome to tonight's episode of Crazy Adventures, where a bunch of us nerdy-ass gamers sit around and try to play Dungeons & Dragons. First of all, a massive thank you to everybody for showing the love on our YouTube channel. We have hit the double digits on our subscribers, and our second episode has just gone live since yesterday, and it's so far getting a little views, so I really do appreciate that. If you haven't watched any of the previous episodes, it's available on my YouTube channel, Crazy My Gaming. The link is also in the Twitch and also will be in any available descriptions possible. So, where we have left off, our adventurers took on a task to retrieve something of great importance to a stranger in a derelict temple a little bit ways in the woodlands, where our adventurers came across a bunny stumbling through the bushes that was apparently you're really putting me off here. That's all right. That was apparently someone else's lunch, where you have stumbled across a hunting party full of goblins, and where your battle first took off, completely decimating the entire group and completely scaring the shit out of the remaining person, or humanoid, and completely scaring it to death, practically, thanks to Nyx. After doing a little bit of searching, finding a barrel of gunpowder in a local tower, you also ventured off and discovered a large building. Upon discovering the massive hallway leading into this building, Marcus decided to be crazy brave and run straight towards a massive group of these goblins.
You mean crazy stupid?
Pretty much crazy stupid. And in doing so, stumbled across this massive group of goblins, are completely aware of your presence, and nearly caused one of your party members to already expire. But in doing so, came back with a vengeance and nearly destroyed a good portion of these goblins. And upon finally, after a very lengthy battle, decimating and completely shredding the last goblin in that room, everybody, you are now, after a very stressful and intense battle where Cray nearly lost his life. Some of you are bloody, have taken a bit of damage, exhausted, but feel a bit relieved as you have seemed to have accomplished something deep inside. What are you all going to do?
I'm gonna rest.
Yeah, let's take a bath, have a little rest, get some HP.
Take a long rest.
You take a long rest.
Feet in the water.
Yeah, reset everything.
Reset everything. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. If you want to perform a long rest.
Yes, please.
Okay. Right, so I will tell you the time is about roughly mid-afternoon, approaching dusk. So if you do take a long rest, you will be up at about the middle of night.
That's cool. I've got a proficiency in the dark.
Okay.
On my traits.
Fair enough. Right. So are you all going to be taking this 7 to 8 hour rest, or are you going to stay up for portions of it to monitor and make sure nothing creeps up on you in your sleep?
I, as an elf, technically can only meditate for 4 hours and have the full benefits of a long rest.
Oh yeah.
So I can take half the shift, basically.
I'll take the other half then.
Okay. Alright.
I'm an elf as well.
Alright, okay. Good to
So
know.
is ours short rest then, technically?
It's technically, no, it's long rest.
No, yeah,
Oh, it's
Yeah,
not.
because you
So
can.
it's just 4 hours instead of 8 or 7 or whatever it is.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, right. So you're just gonna go to sleep there, just standing in the middle of this room, covered in goblin corpses and a massive goblin puddle in the corner, or
Well, it's a safer place than most.
so you're just gonna plop asleep? Okay, all right. I'll make a note of that.
I'm already
I'll
face down
make
on the floor.
myself comfy in one of the corners, but I'm going to rest there.
You're in the corners. Okay, right. All right. As you all start getting into position to for Cray to start monitoring while you all start going to sleep. As such, Nix, when you approach one of the corners, you seem to stumble upon some earthy objects in the corner. It seems to be like a stack. Seems that some of it is covered in some kind of dirt and rags. What would you like to?
Yay, ghouls. No, wait, golems.
Oh, it's not. It's not. It's like a small pile. It's like something earthy, something small in the corner.
Right, I guess I'll do an investigation first then.
All right, roll for investigation then.
And that's an 18.
18. Okay. Upon you started peeling away the top layer of the rags, something rolls off. And it seems to be a skull.
So
Completely.
it's not a rat.
It's not a rat. No. But what it seems to be, as soon as you start uncovering and the pile starts to unravel itself, is a stack of what you believe to be bones of not just one creature from the looks of it, multiple. It's different sizes, different shapes. You don't see anything else in there, but it's just a lot of bones. Like, they use this corner to keep all their waste. So
Yeah, I don't care. I want to sleep.
you're gonna sleep right there. Okay, as a very unusual method of falling asleep, you nest right up to this stack of collapsed bones and start falling asleep. As the
Push me
daylight
long rest button now.
as the daylight leaves you, and then it starts to become nighttime where there is no light at all. As the light leaves the room itself that was protruding through all the holes and gaps through the roof and the sides of the walls, you start to yourself, Cray, start to notice some growling, echoing.
I try and look around to see where this weird sound is coming from.
Roll a perception check. 5. You can hear a growl.
You lose your ears.
You tried your best to focus in on that sound, but because the room is so wide, it just feels like it's echoing through a lot of the places. So, with a 5, that's all you get is it's an echoey growl. As it starts to creep up to the halfway mark during your long rest, it is now completely pitch black inside the room you're all in, with a little bit of sploshing and splashing from the little bit of water that was in the inside of the fountain. Seeing Marcus collapsed, cradling like a baby on the ground, practically drooling. Him probably trying to picture sucking on a new barrel of ale, but it's just a piece of stone.
Sounds about right.
as it gets to the halfway mark, all you can hear is more growling, but it's a bit more distant, as it seems to still echo, but it's not stronger. It is not closer. It just seems to be there is some growling. So you're now about to wake up Blazor from his meditation. So are you going to? Do you want to do anything beforehand, or?
I would just warn him of that there is something shady going on here.
Is that a pun because it's dark?
No.
Well, it is now.
Alright. Blazor.
Yes.
As Cray has just relayed the information of what he's discovered during his watch time during this long rest, with this information of a echoing growl, what would you like to do?
Might as well try and investigate it.
Investigate. Say you are getting up and you're starting to walk around to try and locate it.
Yeah.
Alright, roll a investigation check for me, please.
12.
12. It seems to be getting closer when you get more inside of the building.
Cool.
That is as much as you get on the 12. Okay.
Not a lot I can really do with it.
No. So as you just try and focus really hard with your high elf instincts, your wood elf abilities, unable to try and pinpoint this sound, you start to walk back. And at this time, Urfor, during your sleep of remembering what has just transpired in the last engagement, where you witnessed one of your members start to be touched by the Reaper.
Yeah.
And such.
Someone on with nearly dies, I save them, they don't even say thank you.
That's your subconscious talking. You are asleep, by the way. As you are thinking about all these events that's happened, then suddenly your mind goes blank.
I'm dead.
Please. As your mind goes blank, then suddenly it all becomes a bit brighter. Not full white, but like whitish grey. As you appear to be in a small smoky room, and this room seems to be, you feel cold, but you aren't actually cold, as you seem to now see actual smoke coming out of your mouth, as it seems to be that it is getting very cold very quickly. This figure then suddenly appears to you, high and tall, very feminine looking, seems to be covered in icicles, and seems that every single time she moves her body, snowflakes seem to gently flow from her entity as she speaks to you. Are you my new champion? What is your response?
Who are you?
Hello there.
Okay.
She is a little bit...
Good
Guys, please. Thank you. As she pauses in a slight bit of confusion, she then replies again with the same question. Are you my new champion?
Yes.
Then show it to me. As she does, your field goes clear, back into pitch black darkness. As that has happened, your long rest has ended. Everyone is now starting to wake up, feeling a little bit sore, especially you, Cray. You feel a little bit sore in some joints, but you seems the pain seems to be leaving you. It is now extremely pitch black. You can possibly hear some creatures out in the distance outside of this room, as in outside of the entire building. But some of you can start to notice some growling. Faint, but it's echoing. What do you do?
First, we have to click on long rest on our thingy, don't we?
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Yes, you do.
Done.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Right, so are we all awake right now?
Yes.
And there's growling.
Yeah.
Yeah, as
I step to the door and look outside, see if I can see anything.
the doorway outside.
You know the room we're in, the doorway to that room. So I look down the corridor.
The way you came in. The way you came
Yeah.
in. You look outside. You can see the some moonlight showing to the local fields, the local area, seeing some of the trees and bushes that you've come across. There seems to be nothing.
Then I turn back and ask everyone if they saw a frosty woman in the room at night.
No.
What you been taking?
Can you give some to me?
Must have been a mad dream then.
Okay. As some of you are still a little bit sleepy and also now a little bit confused, as you when you try to answer this question as soon as you wake up, it's like, huh? What are you on about? With a little bit of confusion, you all seem to get up and are a little bit cautious. What is your next step?
I'm joining the group again.
Okay.
Can I loot the bodies of the dead goblins that we killed earlier? I don't think we did that.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
I want to loot.
Okay.
I said it first, Mom.
Okay. Well, I would point out that a couple of the goblins are goblin stew. So you will not be able.
Acid.
Yeah, you will not be able to recover any belongings that are inside that puddle, which was right near Urful when she slept.
I just won't loot them because I don't feel like losing a hand.
Okay.
Maybe that frosty woman was a hallucination from all the acid fumes.
Could very well be.
Can I loot something?
Yeah, you start looting the goblins on your side. Marcus, you can begin to loot the ones on the other side of the fountain. There is a couple bodies facing towards the left side of the wall.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they're pretty much the same as the goblins you came across on your last fight. Not got anything of substantial value.
Are there any?
There is one goblin that you've come across, Marcus, and he seems to have a very clean scimitar.
Oh.
A bit
Okay.
too clean.
I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about what I can sell, so I'm just grabbing it. I don't care whether it's suspicious or not.
Okay, so you grab scimitar, you're not doing anything with it, and you're just gonna put it in your person, okay?
Yeah.
Alright,
I
add in
wouldn't
your
put it in
inventory
himself,
one
it's just gonna
scimitar,
hurt.
please.
Hell,
Who was
You need
talking?
to add it.
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah, add it into your inventory, please.
yeah.
One scimitar. You come across yourself, Nix. You come across a pouch on one of the goblins. The one actually that you carved his hand like a knife through butter and tortured maliciously. As you can see, the shock and horror still on this deceased goblin's face. It had a pouch on its waist. Do you want to take it?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I inspect what's in it first? Investigate or something?
Yes, roll an investigation check for me, please.
Yeah, that's intimidation. That's investigation. That's 23.
Fucking hell.
You see the future.
I see the future. As
Sorry.
That's okay. That's fine. As you open the little tie that is around the top of this pouch, it seems to be some rocks are inside it.
Okay.
And with a 23, you start rummaging through, and you come across a uncut gem. And
I'll
with
trade
this
you a scimitar.
with this screech, you've just now drawn the attention of your entire party, as it seems that you might have come across something deadly.
Was there anything other than the uncut gem?
Don't get
Like any
greedy,
colored
Jesus.
rocks or something?
Of some of the others seems to be just plain rock. Some of it without being like a jeweler or someone who has had actually roll shit, what would that be?
Nature?
Yes, roll a nature check for me, please.
And that's a 6!
You've got some rocks in your pouch. Okay.
Are they colored rocks?
Um,
That's the only thing I wondered about. Is
some
there
of them
colours in
are like typical like stony, earthy colors. Some
Yeah, I meant
whitish,
like
some
red or
grey,
blue.
some extremely dark. Apart from that
there any yellow?
uncut piece of gemstone, which from your history you do know it is a gemstone. But without it being properly inspected or being properly refined, you do not know what that gemstone is. Some of the others, unless you have spent a bit of time having a look at it, but considering that there is no light, you haven't got a torch, you haven't got anything going. Marcus can barely just see his own feet in front of him.
Hey, I do have dark vision too, you know.
Yeah, you have dark vision. Marcus doesn't.
Oh, okay.
He actually stumbled upon the corpse, like tripped over it, and then found the
Yeah.
scimitar.
Almost cut my head off, you know.
As you are all still in pitch black darkness, 4 of you like, oh, this is okay. Another one's like, shit, I'm blind. Yeah. So with your vision,
I want to run up to Nix and be like, "What is that? Is it a gem?
Yeah, you,
How much do you think it costs?
I don't know.
Can I
You're not getting it.
can I perform a check to see how much it costs?
Can you perform a check to see what it is?
It's a gem. I'm a noble. I must know something about it.
okay, roll a nature check for me, please.
13.
It's a shiny rock.
Wow.
It's real pretty and shiny, isn't it? It's mine.
What color is it?
Unfortunately, it seems to be encased in mineral. So it's a very rough cut gemstone. As much as your awareness and previous knowledge about gemstones, given to you by Nyx's words of mouth, you until you can get it either investigated or properly refined by a expert or someone who is very proficient in stuff like this, you will not be able to discover the true contents and nature of a gemstone until later on.
That's okay. I'll just put it in put the pouch inside my bag or backpack or whatever it is I have.
Okay, add 2 pounds.
No, scratch that. I'm putting it around my neck.
Okay.
Toby can live in it.
Okay. Right, so you have a 2 pound pouch bag with about a pound of rocks in it. So add into your inventory a pound of rocks.
Pound of Dwayne.
A pound of Dwayne. Yeah, a pound of Dwayne. Nice one.
Energy Express.
Okay. As Nyx and Cray are trying to discover the contents of this pouch bag and what this gemstone is, Marcus stumbling on goblin corpses without killing himself. What would you all want to do?
Well, I'd like to ask if anyone has anything that they could burn or some way to fucking light up this place so I don't keep falling over. That would be great.
Now I can see.
I take a torch out of my bag and give it to him.
I'm
thank
just
you
gonna
very
do it
much.
as a custom because I can't find rocks on the list.
Oh, you can add a custom item.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'll get to that pouch eventually. So as Cray passes over a stick, as the stick is passed on to you, do you light the torch, or are you just giving him the stick?
I light it and pass it on.
Okay, you light it, you pass it over to Marcus. Now Marcus can actually see what's in front and around him. His feet are are nearly touching the puddle of acid goblin's juice.
Fantastic. That would have been funny if I fell into that one.
You okay over there?
Just about.
Sorry for all that digested goblin. It kind of happened.
So it was 3 pounds or one total 3 pounds.
Yeah, we'll go £3. Yeah, we'll go £3.
Ew, ow, fuck. It wasn't me.
Okay. All right. As you're all there, with this bit of daze and confusion of what just happened to your apparently known now as your deep subconscious, therefore, you notice a little cold shiver run across the back of your neck. What do you do?
I'm nothing.
Okay.
I notice it, but don't say anything.
All right. Okay. All right. So, as you all now are finished looting, the torchlight that is given off by Marcus then seems to catch something on the east side of the wall.
It's a Pokemon.
It seems the slight little wind that is coming through this building through the gaps and the holes through the roof and that, it seems it is starting to catch something on the east side. On the east side. It seems to be long but ragged. It seems to be like a long piece of cloth. A series of pieces of cloth. Seems to just gently move as wind does to a flag, as it does on this. With that information, what would you want to do?
Can I look closer to see if there's any symbols on the cloth?
Okay. As you get in closer, I'll need you... Actually, no, you don't, because you got dark vision, so you're fine. As you appear, there is 5 different pieces of cloth that are traced down. Each of them seems to be having a separate image. The first one you come across is heavily torn. Like nearly like all completely torn apart by claws or something similar. There is a image of a humanoid as such, but you can only see the left shoulder and the hand. And the left hand, which is holding a spear. There's a plain old spear and nothing more. I do want to have a look at the rest of them.
I will, have a look at the rest.
Okay, so the second one, there is more of an image. What you can now see on this one is a heavily suited set of armor.
Can I take that? 2 sell.
It's an image on a piece of cloth.
Oh shit.
I'm describing the images on a piece of cloth here.
Oh, well, my headset cut out, so I think I missed that bit.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. No worries. All right. As we continue, tech problems. Am I right? The second image is a humanoid wrapped in a full plate of armor, holding a giant, holding a halberd, a traditional halberd weapon, and a shield on its left side. So halberd on the right, shield on the left. And the plate of armor has the symbol that some of you have caught on when you were entering this building earlier that day, is the image of a horizon and a sun. And seems that the shield also has that same insignia. As you look a bit more down on that image, underneath it, apart from it being heavily torn, there seems to be 2 characters at the end on the far right side of it that says, in common, EN.
EN Sports, it's in the game.
Son of a bitch.
Sorry, I had to do it.
That's fine.
It was too perfect.
Okay. The third one, which seems to be the most preserved piece, clearly sees a green dragonborn with a tail. Apparently, it's very distinctive if you add a tail. So a full green dragonborn with a tail, carrying 2 swords. These swords seems to be more heavily detailed for some weird reason, and it seems that each blade is different. One is a little bit shorter than the left one, and the handle, the hilt itself, seems to be like twirling and twisting in a purplish greenish color. And the left one is the same, but in red and blue. The characters below it that also says in common is I did actually pick one out. Yes. The characters in common says Polom. And if you want to put it down in your notes, it's Polome.
I should probably be having my notes up. I completely forgot to do that.
Polom.
Alright, what was it?
Polom. Polome.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Follow me.
Yeah, pretty much Polome. Do not. I've already saw something in my mind. No, don't go meme mode. All right. So the last two, I'll just be a bit quick on this. The last two, one seems to be a humanoid person again, holding a detailed, intricate bow, as such, where it seems to be the entire shaft. Don't.
Giggity.
The entire. I told you don't. The entire shaft
I said
seems to
before you
be.
don't.
Seems to be swirling in a light blue color. But there is no characters at the bottom of this one. And the last one is a tieflin. This male tieflin character with very long and very intricately twirling horns on its head, holding a long staff, where the staff seems to wrap around at the very top of it. Seems to be holding a multicolored orb. And as you look at the bottom, then there is no characters for that either. But all of them have seemed to be holding, on their clothing or on their armor, the same insignia of the horizon.
Yes.
The horizon and the star, or sun. So with that, with your dark vision and help with Marcus's torch, you've uncovered all this. What do you do?
Was it on the first humanoid?
No,
Was
the
there any letters?
Where are all these bits of cloth hanging? Is it like over a doorway, or is it just on the wall?
on the east side wall. On the east side.
Is a bust.
East, is it east or never east? No, west side. It's on the west side wall. But yeah, it's on the side of the wall. There are 5 pieces of long cloth, and it had them. There you go. It's on the wall. They're like.
What did they say again? I'm joking. Joking.
I investigate to see what's on the cloth.
What's on the cloth? Okay. Roll roll investigation, please.
Okay. 8.
Okay.
Oh, poor.
All right.
Can I do one just to help?
Okay. They are.
I say I see nothing on these bits of cloth. Can someone else have a look?
I'll go.
Okay. All right. Unfortunately, these pieces of cloth are on a elevated level.
Can I lift
Too
you?
short.
Yes, unfortunately, even with your jumping ability, you will not be able to
I
reach.
could throw Toby up, but I don't think he knows about this kind of stuff. Sorry.
That's okay.
Can I do an investigation check as well?
Let me. Yeah, you roll investigation check. I will relay this information quickly to Urfa with what was it, a 12 or an 8?
Oh, 22.
Natural 20. seems.
Natural 20. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'll just say everyone, with the help of a natural 20, and that helped Urfel's score. The cloth seems to be heavily detailed, considering the age of the cloth and how ragged and seems that creatures have pulled away pieces or ripped pieces apart of it. You can see that some of the borders that separate the colors is quite illuminating as such, as it seems that whoever made these long pieces of cloth, which we will safely say they are tapestries, pretty much, they wanted people to notice these. They wanted people to notice from a fair distance. And these specific individuals must be of some form of importance from a previous time. But apart from that, it is just good detailed cloth that was probably the top notch of cloth in that time. With a natural 20, there is nothing, there's no magic with it, there is pretty much nothing apart from it's just intricately detailed for every fiber of that cloth piece. And obviously, you discover everything that I just said to Urfel, as Urfel completely is now.
Nick's just broke a leg.
Your feet are a little bit sore as you have been consistently trying to jump up and trying to get the information from this cloth.
I'm gonna plump my little ass down and sit for a little bit.
As you start to feel a bit of fatigue on your feet, it's like shit. As you now go and rest on your butt on the fountain adjacent to the wall where all these are hanging. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I say I think we should take this cloth with us.
Yeah, I'm not going up there to cut it down.
How high is this cloth? Can one person reach it?
Unfortunately, no. It seems to be that what's holding it is like from pretty much the beginning of where the wall meets the part of the ceiling.
Can we shoot it down with bows?
With dark vision, you'll see how it's held. Unfortunately, they're held up by poles, and each separate set of poles seems to be holding the cloth evenly down. So it is pretty much, it's hanging from these poles. So you won't be able to shoot it because it seems that metal has prevented it from being pulled down from ages of decay and time long forgot. You can attempt.
Can I pull out my smartphone to take a picture?
Can we burn it down?
No, we don't want to burn it down because we want it to be intact.
I'm
Idiot.
joking. Obviously. That's one way to get it down.
But how tall is this room, Michael?
It's heavily tall. The hallway that you went in is 60 foot wide, and then the doorway was 30 feet high. So as you enter in, the room itself is probably, I would say, about 70 to 80 feet high in a dome-like structure.
Could we burn it down and then use mending to fix it?
Unfortunately, mending only works on a single tear.
Oh. Well,
So-
can we tear it down then?
You
Can I roll a strength check and just tug on one of them?
yeah, okay, roll a strength check.
But it's so high up.
Oh shit. 10.
With all of your half-orc strength, you grab one of the pieces and you grunt as you go into a full pull position, straining against it.
Why do I roll that now? Bullshit.
Oh.
You seem to not be successful.
I want to try. I call for a help from everybody, and I take up my rope from my bag that I had. Of course, I had it, and I try to like throw it over the poles that are hanging, that are holding these cloths.
Okay.
To like use it as a rope to climb. Then.
Okay.
I say wait, fire your acid at the poles.
So burn it in the fucking.
Yeah, but if I damage the the cloth as well.
Yeah, but it wouldn't completely destroy it. It will just like damage the top, so the cloth will fall down, and you'll still have the image on it.
Would it though? Acid and it's gonna drip down.
I think we can try with the rope first, and then if it doesn't work, we can try acid.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
I can roll a strength check. I probably won't do very good though.
Try it. It's worth a go.
We could all
Holy
technically do
shit!
a strength check.
40.
That's a strength roll.
What was your strength roll?
14.
Straight roll. I don't have any any plus or minus or anything. That's a 14. I'm proud of that.
Unfortunately, you seem to like start to rip. You feel like it might be starting to give way, but you can't really tell, as there isn't a much of a difference as Earthfall was trying to pull it. As your face is completely dripping with sweat as you've been trying to pull off a piece of cloth from a mantle piece, a pole from very top.
Well, I still tried.
So with the rope, so you're using your hemming rope, I'm assuming?
Yep.
How long is your length of rope?
50 feet.
Unfortunately,
That's not high enough.
where the wool itself is about 60, 70 feet high.
Attach the rope to an arrow and fire it up there.
Oh. Yeah.
Do you want to keep your rope? Because I'll save you the bother, it won't work. As you're trying to shoot a piece of arrow, which is 50 feet, to get it over...
Why is that if you're just going to tell us it's not going to work?
Do you want to attempt to shoot a 50-foot arrow, a 50-foot piece of rope on an arrow over a pole which is 70 foot high in the air?
To be fair,
No,
the
you just
rope
said it
is
won't work.
thick. The rope is thick. It's 10 pounds. It's heavy, so I think crossbow might not cut it to get it there.
Well, I've got a longbow with 150 range.
I have an idea.
Oh.
I can summon my fucking Eldritch Cannon.
Oh, good
Oh,
God.
you've got that now.
Alright, okay. Would you like to begin the summoning?
Yeah, I want to summon a Force Ballista.
Force Blister. Right, okay. As quick epiphany reaches Cray's mind, now starts to think of an image and puts his hands out towards an empty space in front of you all, as you start to now see colours emanating in this small area, as when suddenly a diamond-ish scorpion-like vessel just suddenly appears as like a puff of smoke right in front of everybody, as you now see Cray has now summoned a Eldritch Cannon.
I look at it, inspect that it's alright, it's intact, and then I order it to fire at the poles that are hanging, from which the cloths are hanging.
Okay, roll for attack.
Which one is it?
Actually, hold on.
2d8.
Before 2d, yeah, 2d8. Yeah, for it. Roll. Yeah, just roll for it. Hit
10.
10. Okay. All right. Which one are you firing at? There's 5. There's 5 different sets.
The one that has Dragonborn on it.
The middle one. Okay. Was it the middle one? Or was it the... it's the right. It's the fourth one. So as your cannon now gets into position and takes aim and fires this part of force energy, seems to sharply impact the wall, causing a little shake in the local facility, including you all, as you start to experience a little break and snap, and it starts to break off from the wall, and it's falling down at great speed. You have less than 6 seconds where you all want to be.
Do a roll. A roll away.
Right, roll. Everyone needs to roll a dexterity saving throw now.
But I'm a fountain. I was sitting
20!
It literally landed on 19. They rolled to a 1.
Oh god.
I'm dead, guys.
21.
This is how I go.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay, hold up. Give me a second. I'll
Fucking hit the
roll.
wall.
But I was at the fountain.
Oh yeah, you're at the fountain. You don't need to roll one then. You're fine.
Oh, okay. I got a 22 anyways. So
That's fine. Okay, so
Goodbye.
all right, so
Borrow that 22.
so great. So Craig, what's your number?
12.
Blazer,
Where is it? Fuck.
was it 21? You say 21?
21, yeah. So I had a notification.
So you
cover it.
okay? That's fine.
That's
Earthfall, you're a
exactly
natural
what there
one.
Yeah.
Pooper, sorry, Marcus.
20, yeah.
Was it 20? I thought you said 12.
It was 20. No.
Okay.
20.
Dirty 20. Okay. All right.
Yeah, there you go.
As Blazer and Marcus start to sense that something is falling down at rapid speed, you two manage to step away. But it doesn't catch you, Earthfall or Cray in time, as this cloth now lands all on you. As you now start to feel a heavy weight of a long piece of cloth has just now folded onto both of you. You haven't taken any points of damage as it is a stretched out piece of cloth, but you are now completely covered in this very long piece of cloth.
Wait, sorry, who's covered in it?
Earthfall and Cray.
Can I go help out Cray and try and lift it off him?
Alright, roll a strength check.
Should
I'll
I
join him with that as well.
right?
Okay, so who's got the who's got who's got the highest strength?
Not me.
Me, I've
Mine's
got
11.
plus 3.
Okay, so you're all assisting. So Earthfall, roll a strength check with advantage, as you all are assisting in the same
Advantage.
with
Yeah, so
advantage,
two
because you're all
two
assisting.
rolls.
17.
That's your highest roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, with a 17, you all eventually just get the cloth up high enough so that there is an opening for yourself, Cray, and Earthfall to get out.
Well done, team.
Where's my beer?
Yeah.
I only did this for beer.
Well, he owes you one.
Damn right.
Alright. Okay, so now you have a long piece of partially worn and torn cloth just lying on the ground. You're all standing around it. What do you do?
I doubt we're going to be fitting this in a bag, so how the fuck are we going to move it?
Yeah,
Roll
I
it
say,
up.
yeah, I didn't think this far ahead.
I did, I just wanted to see what would happen when we get to this point.
We cut up into pieces, bro.
How heavy is it?
Well,
Yeah.
picture a heavy duvet and then attach
very heavy.
about 10 stitched together. It is
So
quite
it's very
heavy.
independent.
The
I
thing that we
could
want is
summon-
the. Go ahead.
It depends how long it takes, because I do have a Drake now. It might be able to carry it.
Well, we don't want the whole thing. We just want the bit with the emblem on it. The picture of the. Is this the Dragonborn one?
Yeah, it's the Dragonborn. So the image of the will be on the Dragonborn's breastplate. So it is quite in the middle, but as you see, there is a bundled up piece of cloth. So it will take a little bit of time to find the image and then carve out the.
Oh.
But you will be able to do it. It will take some time because this is thick cloth, so you are going to be like trying to carve at multiple layers of fabric.
I remember that I've done a weird trick last night. I run up to my like the stone with a holographic projection.
How long is it? 24 hours. Your holographic.
It might have dissipated. Wait, no, it should stay there forever. Like it's infused.
Oh yeah, it's
Into the
infused with the
atom.
image. Yes. Okay. So yeah, you're fine. Yep. You go over.
I want to pick it up and basically remove the hologram of me, instead filling it with the image. Now that we have the entire cloth visible to us, basically fill this stone with a holographic projection of this cloth.
Fucking genius.
I will allow that. Yeah. It's not normally that you're able to like make a snapshot video and snapshot picture of it, but I will allow it. Yeah. So, as you see the images change from what was a full stilled image of Cray, all of his glitz and glamour before a lot of holes were shot through him with a little bit of blood still on his clothing, it's now switched to a pretty much a replica of the piece of cloth that you have just now shot down.
Ooh, there we go. Now we don't need to carry it.
Teak.
Okay.
I asked Cray if he's able to make more than one.
I can make 3 different
think-
snapshots.
Do you think we should make 2 more of 2 of the other characters?
I say why not? It's gonna be better.
Emblem? I pitch it.
I mean, the snapshot would have the emblem in it anyway, so.
Okay.
So should we try and shoot down another one of the cloths to try and get a snapshot of it?
What one would you want to take down? The one with the word Palome on it?
Palone is the one that we just got.
Is it?
I think, yeah.
No,
it's Dragonborn.
the fourth one without a name is the Dragonborn. The one in the middle is a humanoid with 2 swords, with which that one was. Was that? No, the one in the middle was one with the halberd and the shield. That one is got the name Palomin.
Should we go for that one?
Didn't it have letters EN?
The ones with the letters EN is the very first one.
Oh, the torn one.
The very heavily torn one.
Okay. So which one should we go for?
I think we should go for the one that says Palome on it.
Yeah, I agree.
The full armor, the shield.
Then, so I instruct my cannon to aim at the.
Wait, I'm going to step back though, so it doesn't fall.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand away
Yeah,
as
me
well.
How far are you all gonna stand back?
As far away as
on
possible.
the ledge of the pool with Nyx.
Okay, right. So, well,
I step back like halfway so I can aim properly.
Well, you can still command it in 60 feet. With 60 feet, you can get to the edge of the pool.
Oh, just in case.
Okay. So as you command your newly formed Eldritch Cannon to move and reposition to take aim and fire, roll for damage, please.
Oh. 9.
9. As you take aim on this one, which one are you aiming for?
Palome.
For the middle one. Yeah. As the adjacent one took some damage from the previous blast, this one comes off as well. And as that rapidly falls down with everyone away from it, successfully, you have now got 2 pieces of cloth. As the first one is now underneath the entanglement of the newest one you've just shot down. So you've now got 2 different stacks of cloth. All bundled together.
Yay!
As this second shot happens, the growl that some of you have heard, well actually no, all of you have now heard, growls more intensely as it echoes more loudly through the walls. You can proceed.
Oh, no. I quickly take... are there any pebbles on the floor?
Yeah, there is definitely plenty of pebbles as you shot 2 pieces of a wall off. So there's plenty. There is plenty of debris.
I take a small piece of a nice-looking pebble and infuse it with an image of the Palome cloth.
Okay, as you grab another rock and you infuse it with that image. So you now have 2 rocks with the images. One of Palome, which is the this fighter with a halberd and shield, and then another which is the Dragonborn, which is the Dragonborn sorcerer, or Dragonborn of Magickin, whatever. But holding his staff with the intricate orb wrapped around his staff. Yep. So you now got 2.
Should we investigate this growling that's coming from somewhere, because it's really unnerving me? Or should we try to get another one down quickly and get out of here? Although we still haven't found the...
I can investigate while you're getting the last one.
Oh, good idea.
I'll go with Marcus.
I'm going to be preparing for the 3rd fire.
Okay, alright, so I will need... What are you doing, sorry, Nix?
I'll go investigate with the others. I'm not really much help with strength.
Okay, no worries.
I mean, I'm just thinking, because I'm a ranger, I have animal handling. If it's the growling, it might be an animal, and I might be able to do something about it.
Okay.
I'm coming just in case there's a fight.
Okay, so, what are you doing, Blazer?
Just watching everyone else.
Okay, as Blazor is taking the observative route in his behavior, Cray, Nix, and Urfel are now moving a bit more into the center part of the room you've all rested in. I will need all of you to roll a separate investigation check, please. Actually, perception. Sorry, perception check, please.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Man.
Thank God for that. Thank God for that.
I was thinking, you don't... You're...
Yeah, that'll do. 21. I'm happy with that.
It's still shit. It's the exact same number. Yeah, I got a 9.
I got a natural 20. That's a 22 for me.
Okay.
I got 18 and 3.
Alright, as with... I will say with the natural 20, that has helped. You notice the growling. The growling is coming from deeper inside the building down what appears to be another dark hallway. With
Well, you know what I have to do.
I haven't finished yet.
Yeah, I know.
Nyx, this is for you only.
Yep.
With that
can
natural
write it to
20,
me.
you start to pick up a faint whiff, something of sharp, stale, and decay. Your nose seems to pick and peer up as you've catched onto a scent that you are quite unfamiliar with and you're quite shocked about.
I don't like the smell of this, guys. I don't like it at all. I don't know what this is.
Marcus, have you farted again?
No. Why would you ever suggest such a thing? I'm gonna waft behind me, you know, try and get the smell away.
There's something bad.
Cray, I think you should hurry up with what you're doing, because I think we're in danger.
I shoot down the first one, the humanoid, the torn up cloth. With
The heavily
one that's
torn
inscribed.
one.
Yeah, it is the one that is described at the end. Yeah.
The one that is like the pretty much half the image is torn off.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So you reposition your cannon and take aim. Roll for damage, please.
8.
8. Yeah, as I said, yeah, that one starts to break and peel off, but it doesn't come down as fast as it's very lighter than the rest of them, and it seems to just gradually come down as like a leaf from a tree as it generally just glides on down to the ground.
As soon as it gets down, I pick up another pebble, get an image, and start heading towards everybody else.
Okay. Alright. Right. So, with all that, what would you all like to do now?
Ask if we should be a bit more careful with this one, or Marcus, do you want to run in again?
I would say be more careful.
What?
This doesn't smell nice. This no. I don't like this. I've been around animals most of my life. I don't like this smell.
Okay, all right. As is concerned new gnome friend that you are getting more acquainted with is starting to shiver in a little bit of fear and uncertainty. With the very strong words of advice being given from her and assisted by Earthor, what would you all like to do?
It's like a. I'm not gonna bolt down the corridor, but I'm gonna do a fast-paced walk down the corridor.
Wait. Who's got high stealth?
Me.
I think you should go in first and then hide.
I've got +4 stuff, I think. Here.
Alright, one of you, if you're willing, I think you should go in
I
first.
have a +6.
Oh yeah, you go then.
Wanna roll for it?
Well, you could go, and then if you pass it, then I could go, because I can see in the dark.
I can
Up to
see the
60
dark too.
foot. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, but
That's
you might
not
as
the
well go
problem.
and then go one way, and then I go in and go the other way. Because if you pass, then you ain't alerted, and then I could do the same. Same difference, isn't it? No?
You can go
We can
first
get-
if you want,
Why have I got to go first? You've got the highest stealth.
because you thought about it. I just
No,
said this.
you've got the
smells
highest stealth.
dangerous.
You've got a plus
What
6.
makes you think
So
I
if
wanna
you
go
roll,
near that?
if you roll anything over a 10, you should be fine.
I'll go roll in there and go roll a stealth check.
The silence from Michael doesn't seem
That's
good.
a 19.
Oh, there you go. Should be fine.
19?
Yeah.
Okay.
+6, Jesus.
I told you I have good stealth. I still don't want to though.
Okay, good to know. So, are you now approaching this very long dark hallway?
Very, very quietly and very hidden in the shadows. Yes, I am.
Okay, as you start to tippy-toe and try to avoid to create any sound with your very light footsteps, considering you're a gnome as well, you are as everyone sees from behind, your small figure fades into darkness as you have continued to go past beyond their dark vision. So you're about 70, you're now 80 feet, as now what you see, there is now an opening in this hallway, and now you, with your dark vision, you now approach this larger, more hollow room. And what you see before you is a structure in this middle of the room, as it seems to be a altar of some kind with a stone-like structure inside, completely open. All sides of the walls of it is open, but you see a looks like a stone table. The stone table is in the middle of this stone structure, in the middle of this room. But your nose starts to pick up a stronger smell what you detected before in the other room, as it seems to be getting a bit more stronger, more intense. And you start to hear some buzzing.
Lightsaber.
Flies buzzing, insect buzzing, or something other buzzing?
I will say
Sorry,
they
my
are.
phone's going off again.
I would say it is just bugs, flies specifically,
Oh.
but it seems to be drawing to a liquid-like stain on the left side of the floor as you approach through the opening of this room. I will need you to roll a stealth check again, please.
Oh, for fuck's sake. And that's a 24.
Oh, that's fine. It won't actually. Hold on. No, it won't. As you now start to peer into this room, are you proceeding any closer?
No,
Okay. What do you do?
I'll go back.
Okay. All right. With your 20, you
24.
with your
thank you.
24, you quickly, with a bit more haste, but you are, with your very high stealth check, you manage to reach back to your group as you all now see this small figure appearing from the darkness. It ain't a gnome. It ain't a goblin. It's your very, very scared gnome friend, Nyx.
I
So-
tell them what I saw.
I was going to ask what we're going to.
And then I'm gonna go hide behind the fountain on the other side.
Okay. With your sharp pace, you quickly dash off to the front end of the fountain with a lot of scare and fright in your eyes.
I say, Marcus, it's your time to shine.
Yeah, you go ahead. You go look at.
Oh yeah, fine. I'll man up and Go through
Hey,
the
you're a
corridor.
man, so. Whoop!
How old is your character?
20.
Right?
It's still a boy.
Oh, he's the same age as me. It just
Oh,
seemed
fair.
easier. But yeah, I'm not bothering with all that stealth crap. I'm just walking down the corridor.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I follow.
At least I'm not running.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
right.
was running that way. I was
Standing a little bit behind in trepidation.
I send my cannon after them as a backup.
Pussy.
You should ride it into battle.
Oh, can I summon my Drake and ride it through the corridor?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
How would you describe your dragon? You didn't tell me during the week. So how would you describe your color of your dragon?
I did actually send a picture to Jinxie of something that was pretty similar to what I was imagining. I'll just grab that for you.
Please tell me it's pink.
No, it's not.
It's not.
No,
No.
it's a Budweiser bottle.
But you wanted lightning, didn't you? A lightning dragon?
Yeah, I'll be choosing lightning most of the time.
Yeah, that's gonna
That's
be...
not that.
That's not that
They
color,
didn't
though.
copy. Hold on. Just
What?
send you a picture of Stilton cheese.
Nice. Hold on, let me actually check.
Still in
You did actually send me a picture of Stilton cheese.
I didn't
Nice.
mean to, that was a screenshot from a conversation with someone else. Give me a second. It didn't copy it. Okay, it's coming. It's
I mean,
isn't
at least you'll never
exactly
go
what I-
hungry if it's made of Stilton cheese.
There you
Sweet.
go. That's it.
Okay, hold
Ew.
on. Okay. Alright, okay, that looks nice. That looks nice. Right, okay. So as you all see, a similar action appear in front of Marcus as he closes his eyes, as it looks like he was pooping, but it turns out a
Nice.
small greenish scaled lizard-like creature appears in front of you all.
Wait, small
Just
for
for
them?
you, or I'm
small
gonna
for
put it
me?
in D&D chat.
It's small for them, equal size to you.
Mhm.
As you has summoned a small little dragon. Small dragon-like creature.
Nice.
A drake. There you go.
I
With,
ask, what's his name?
It doesn't have one yet. I'm still in the works
Jeremy.
with that one.
Nigel.
No.
as the dragon then
Paul.
looks a bit. Sorry, the
Peter.
drake starts to look at who the fuck is my master.
Me.
I
No,
did
that would be me. Hello.
Toby picks out
I give him a little
he
chin
picks up
scratch.
As it seems to adore this little chin scratch, waiting for a command.
Follow me. Oh no, I was gonna ride it. Can I ride it?
It's a small creature. You are
I can ride it.
you're a medium-sized creature.
Okay, I offer Nyx if she would want to ride it as it follows me in.
Yeah.
There you go.
What's the stats for your? Have you got stats for your dragon? So your drake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's its strength, please?
16 plus 3.
Okay. Yeah. All right. It successfully has a gnome creature now jump on the drake as it's now like a creature. It's like a.
I'm
Okay.
not jumping. I'm
You should
not
call your Drake Josh.
climbing. Jeez, I'm not an animal.
Okay. As you now begin to ride this drake into down the hallway. Okay.
Jesus.
So you're not. Okay. I'm gonna need to have a queue order. Who's at front?
I'm up front with my Drake following
I'll be
closely
second.
behind.
Nix, you are on top of the Dragonborn. Sorry, the Drake. The Drake. I'm getting. You're really throwing me off with the dragon thing. The Drake. Yep. Okay. So you are on top of the Drake, in front of Marcus. Then
no.
behind Marcus is
Just behind me.
who?
Can I raid my cannon? Behind.
Drake was behind Marcus.
Your cannon's size classification is a small Eldritch cannon.
Aw.
So unfortunately, you try to, but I got a funny feeling something may accidentally happen if you try to ride it.
Giggity.
Well, I'm just behind Marcus anyway.
Oh no, I'm just behind them then.
Okay, so all of you have queued up with the Drake as Nyx is riding it in front of you all. You ain't rowing stealth, okay? Alright, that's fine. You all enter the room, and now all of you start to pick up this intense smell of
that I told them about. Because
that you have described quite in quite detail to them all, as it now all picks up on all of your senses of decay and filth and a lot of buzzing coming from these liquid-like stains on the corners and the walls and floor of this room.
Toby is carefully looking up from the pouch because he hears buzzing, takes a sniff, and goes straight back there.
Mm-hmm. It also, your Drake also picks up on the smell, and then starts to grunt, and starts to get ready for an attack, as its acute, beast-like senses has picked up on something that none of you have caught on yet.
Fantastic. Can I investigate the room to see if I can see what's getting my Drake all prepared?
Yes, you can roll an investigation with disadvantage, as you're only holding up a torchlight.
Fantastic.
Shouldn't we all investigate, really?
You all can investigate, but none of you will have disadvantage. Only Marcus, because as he has no dark vision.
Yeah, I got 14. Oh
Cool.
shit, I've still got a spell to pick as well. That just reminds me. I'll quickly do that while.
Okay, yeah, you have a look into that. Alright, so with a 14, you notice this structure that Nyx told you. As you peer from different angles, it's like a cube-like structure. And inside this stone table. With your torchlight, it starts to, the shadows from engravings and that, it brings out the image of the same insignia that you all have seemed to be frequently coming across on the tapestries, the walls, and all that. So something in this room has got some very high significance to this insignia. Are you all staying together as a cluster, or?
I'm on top of the Drake. I don't know what he's doing.
The Drake is very close to Marcus, but it's like hesitantly, like it's crouching as such, as it's like...
I can speak to my dragon because I can speak Draconic, and it says I can do that. Can I ask him if he knows what it is?
Okay, yep.
Ooh, good shout.
Yep, you can. What do you want to? What do you want to say?
What's getting you so prepared? Is there anything I should be worried about?
I smell death in front of me. Large amounts of death.
Very vague, very nice. Yes, I'll relay that to my team.
What do you say?
That he
Large
smells
amount
death.
of death.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's vague. Very
Everything's dead, we don't need to worry.
yeah.
You must understand,
the
Master,
young
I am a Drake. I am a small beast. I do not have high intelligence.
Well, neither do I. So we're one of the same there.
Okay.
Like Master, like Drake. Oh,
Oh my.
adorable.
Okay, as you all are now starting to get a lot of unease in a lot of you, you are starting to feel something is not right here. The smell of decay and staleness in the air is getting more intense as you are staying in this place for quite a bit of time. Earthful, the same sensation happens with a larger intensity on the back of your neck. This sharp, cold wind hits the back of you.
I turn around to see if there's someone blowing on my neck. And I say, what the hell, to whoever's behind me.
As you do, there is no one behind you. As you see your party members quickly look back to you, seeing you act this way, a little bit confused on what's happening. And then you all suddenly hear a sharp growl coming from the other side of this structure.
Fantastic.
Oh, joy.
Okay. What would you all like to do? Are you staying where you are, or?
Well, I'm gonna follow in my Drake's footsteps and draw my weapons to get ready.
Okay, so you're drawing. What are you drawing?
My short swords.
Your short swords, all right. You're pulling out your short swords. As they see you, Marcus, pulling out your weapons like you're about to engage in attack. What is everybody else doing?
Yeah, I'll pull out my sword.
Yeah, probably my longbow.
Alright, so you're all getting your weapons drawn.
Can I like, roll a perception check or something to see what the noise thing is?
Yeah, you can roll a perception check.
A 9.
I'm rolling one too, just because.
I think everyone should probably roll one.
If you
I
want
mean,
to
I
roll,
already investigated earlier, so
Yeah, I'll roll
That's
one
a
as well.
21!
okay, 21.
I mean,
I
Alright.
said Nix could see into the future.
Okay. With from what you can see and you perceive yourself, Nyx, you see more blood as such. More of these blood stains on the floor, but it seems to get more thicker and more intense as it leads to the back of the structure. This is a very large room with a very large structure inside of it. But you can't seem to see. You can get the rough proximity of where this growling, and what you can hear now is potentially some crunching coming from the other side of the structure.
Yes, something's chewing, something or crunchy, something behind there.
I'd tell everyone to get behind me and then start walking forwards towards the sound.
Okay. Do you all follow?
I'm on top of the Drake. Okay, yeah.
All right. As
yeah,
you
I'll follow behind.
What is the Drake doing?
Alright.
Can I give Nyx temporary movement commands to my Drake so she can point where she wants to go, so I don't have to keep moving her, sort of thing?
I have speak to small beasts. That's the
there you
best
go.
I can do.
I can at least tell my Drakes that I'm allowing Nyx to sort of control him.
Okay. All right. I would say, yeah. You probably have just given your Drake some commands. Just follow her lead, and such. So, any movement until you actually get off the Drake, your movement will be the same as the Drake's. So Drake's movement speed is... Marcus, what's your Drake speed?
Oh shit. Oh,
Hold on.
I fucking closed it, didn't I? Hold on. Give me a
60
second.
miles an hour.
Meow. I think it was 35, but don't quote me on that. Let me just.
Can you call your Drake Tesla?
Oh,
we have a
40.
Tesla?
40 feet.
Oh wow, I'm fast.
Okay. Right. So as
Wait, no. Tesla would be a great name because I'm going to be choosing lightning.
Yes.
That's fucking awesome. Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
do
naming
it.
Tesla
Tesla.
at the party.
okay.
I'm naming it Tesla.
Read a Tesla in there somehow.
All right.
Fantastic suggestion.
All right. As the Drake is still snaring, as Tesla, as your newly named Drake called Tesla, is still snarling and growling a little bit towards this proximity of this entity of such. You notice, Nix, that all of its scales are like...
Up.
Yes, I would say up. I was going to say erected, but I think that might be a little bit giggly. Yeah, as it's all perked up and it's like, it is scared. It is really scared. As it is not sensed in its very short lifespan, has not noticed what is happening over there. Well, is noticing, but is very scared, and you can sense it on the hands as you are currently riding this Tesla. You're starting to feel a lot more nervous.
I'm gonna slowly pet him and say, "It's okay. I'm scared too." Or I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna whisper it. I don't know if he can understand me, but I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Aren't I front of the pack now anyway?
The Drake and Marcus are in front. The rest are behind you.
Didn't I? But I said to everyone to get behind me and start walking forward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They were still forward. They
Yeah,
didn't.
but then he went in front of us and started walking towards the thing, so it'd be him, then us following behind, then.
Okay.
the
All right.
natural
All right.
order.
That was a bit of miscommunication. That's fine. That's fine. As you yourself, Earthfall, you start to get closer. This weird sensation that you've not really come across in your time of quite unease. You start to shake a little bit in your armor as this unknown feeling of uncertainty is starting to stack on all of your minds. It is getting quite scary now, and you're starting to shiver a little bit. But with your half-orc training and rage of becoming a warrior, you seem to shake it off a little bit. But this unease is matched with a large snap sound coming from behind that structure still, and more growling. As you can all clearly hear, it is some form of large entity from the other side of the structure. Are you staying in position?
I'm going
Okay.
forward to attack it. I'm ready.
I'm just thinking. The spell that I have just chosen was speak with animals. So, do I have to know what animal it is before I try and communicate to see what it is, or can I just do that in a general?
Well, you actually have not actually caught on yet. You are just outside of vision of what it is. Considering you are a human and you're only basing it on torchlight, you can barely see a good 30-40 feet in front of you.
Good point. We need to light the room before we go and attack this thing, don't we? I look around to see if there's anything we can light with the torch.
There, as you see with the illuminated area of the torch, you see anchored braziers, anchored torches on sides of a wall, quite symmetrically matched, untouched from the scenes of things.
Can we reach them with the torch?
Oh yeah, it is with standard humanoid height.
Let's start lighting the torches then.
Okay,
Yep.
so as you all are on the left side, you're all on the left side of this room. You can only light unless you want to start taking action to go to the right side.
Well, I mean, I could suggest that we split up. Some of us go to the right, some of us go to the left, so that when we do find it, if it does that, we can pincer attack it. Rather than all on one side being one big target.
Are we sure that there is only one of these creatures?
Well, no, but if there is, it's a good idea.
True. I split off and try to hug the left side of the wall.
Okay, so you're on the left side.
I'll stay on the left side.
So you're also you got Cray and Earthor on the left side. Where's everybody else?
I'll go to the right. Yeah.
Go to the right.
Do
Are
they
you?
have range on the left? If not, I'll go to the right.
It's pretty much. It looks like so. It looks symmetrical in the parameters around it. So what you see on the left is pretty much the same on the opposite on the right side. So
I'll go right side then.
yeah. So you're going right. You're going right,
Yeah.
Nix?
Yep.
Okay, you're going right. What are you doing, Cray? Oh, sorry, Cray, you are for Marcus. You and the Drake, where you actually the Drake's with Nix going
Yeah,
right.
I'm going right.
Okay, so you're all splintered off. You are lighting the braziers, or torches. I would say you are able to do that. I would say after lighting up about a good half before you start reaching this unknown area where the intensity, the growling, the smell of decay, and all of that is coming from, with the light now refracting most of this room now, in the shadow of from where all the currently lit torches are, the shadow is showing this large round object in the middle at the back, surrounded in red, very thick red liquid.
Oh, wonder what that is.
And it seems to be slowly moving. So what do you want to do?
So, is the room lit now?
The room is half lit, but with the light given off from the center anchored torches to the right and the left, you've given yourself enough light to fill most of the room, but you have to like reach to the back to light the other torches to get the full room illuminated, considering this is pitch black at night.
Could I go stand in the middle and try and get whatever's growling's attention?
So you want to be right in the middle of the room? Because that's where the structure is. This is where the small little stone structure with this table inside is.
Or like in the middle, in the bottom half that's lit up sort of thing? So I can get it into the light to see what it is.
So you're going to be in between the object and the structure at there, yes?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. As you try to get a step closer, I'll need you to roll a perception check, please.
Yeah. That'll be a 6.
Okay. as you take a step forward, as you're about to approach this object to gain its attention, you hear a sharp crackle and snap at the bottom of where the foot you just now took.
Shit,
You've
that's right.
just now crushed a bone, and with this hard snap, it draws the attention of this object as it starts to picks its head up. It seems to be of a living kind, as it seems to be was munching on something. As it turns its head around, just the head, not the body. The head just turns by itself, with large circular beady eyes and a partial beak mouth covered in feathers,
It's a griffin.
with a blood dripping from its mouth,
It's a pigeon.
staring at you. Marcus gets angry, and then its body then turns around to you as it then starts, its concealed nature starts to stretch out and enlarge, towering you, as this creature seems to be very angry and pissed that you've disturbed his snack, as it drops the carcass that it was feasting on with dripping blood. I will need everyone to roll initiative.
That was fucking great.
17.
20.
12.
15.
Wait,
Right,
do
hold on. I haven't wrote them down. You just shout numbers at me, dudes. Bloody Nora.
You can open
you
the
after?
campaign, you'll be able to see the game log.
Oh yeah, because we got this now, haven't we?
do I roll
All right, hold on.
Drake?
All right, initiative roll.
I feel like we should have cast Minor Illusion in the middle of the room.
Bit late for that now.
I was going to say it, but Marcus was already in the middle of the room, and I was like, well,
Oh, well, I was
I mean-
curious. I wanted to know what the fuck it was.
that's fair.
All right, hold on. Let me just write them all down. Okay, so, all right. Oh, let me just quickly write these down. Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
No, that's all right. No, it's all right. We're using new stuff, which is fine. If it's to help us out, I will learn more. Right. I better roll initiative for this guy.
Yeah, just a question. Do I roll for the Drake or does Marcus roll for the Drake?
The Drake is its bonus action.
Okay.
I believe so. You will need to get your stat sheet on that out, my dude.
I have the stats on him out as we speak. I took it down. But that's why I asked, because I couldn't find initiative.
Okay, alright. As you all, I will... Okay, so with positioning, I would say... Are you all on the sheet now?
Yeah.
So I would say, yeah, you were about there. Urfel, you were on the left, line the braziers. About there?
Yeah.
Next, and then you got Craig. Craig were... Oh no, Marcus was on the right side. That is my bad.
You've mixed me up again. I'm the dude with the...
No, have you seen the names?
No.
No?
There's names. Oh, check your settings, put nameplates at showing. Blazer, you said you're on the right? Yeah, you're on the right.
Yeah.
You're on the
What
right.
the fuck is...
I've named you all.
Wait, no.
Well, you named
can't
the wrong
find-
ones then.
No, there is the elves are the actual ones I got out
That
for
one's
you.
Marcus.
That one is.
Yeah, the one I've circled is Marcus. Where do I see the names?
Yeah, I can't see the names either. There's nothing
Yeah,
on
neither.
there.
There is on my page.
That's because you're probably the leader.
Yeah, but it
You're
should
the
be able to ship.
Leader.
Hold on.
We
Oh,
have
for fuck's sake.
touch of
I spent all that
shadow
time
people.
customizing your flipping characters, man. Oh, fine. I'll switch it.
Can you?
I can't switch the names, so there's going to be confusion now.
I can't find the setting for the name anyway.
No.
All right, fine. We'll do
Is
this.
it like on a layer, maybe?
Yeah, it's on a layer because I've got the names here. If you check the stream, I have actually got your names up on the map.
I can't see it on the stream. I just see Discord.
No, on the
Yeah,
screen,
we're in
it's
Discord.
the
Hold on.
Discord.
That's a good note. Thank you. There you go.
Oh yeah, look, that's me.
There you are.
There I am.
Where's Drake?
Oh yeah, I forgot
Drake
to.
is underneath me.
Yeah,
Is the layer visible to us?
I will quickly add one. Jesus, I didn't know that you were going to use Drake this early.
Well,
Oh,
I
look at
want
my
to
cannon.
my
But-
little
And I gotta get one. But I'll do.
Who's Drake? Don't you mean Tesla?
The Drake.
Big T?
Big T.
Um,
Let's start as Big T. I'm a rapper. I also happen to be a Drake.
oh, fuck. Where is it? I can't get the right one. Alright, I'll have to put a picture of this. But picture it without the wings. And that is currently underneath. We'll have to do it like that because I was not prepared for this.
Understandable. You're doing well anyway.
You know what? That makes it much easier for me to know where I am. Because I've been at that.
Alright. No, I'm not gonna
So
get.
thank you. That makes it easier.
Look at my little guy.
I'm trying to find a cannon because I've got to now add a flipping cannon. Shit. Why am I getting fucking this? Fine. I'm just gonna add a simple basic that, and we'll have to sort out a model for the next game. Right. So you've got a cannon in front of you, Craig. There. All right.
Yay.
We'll deal with that. Okay.
Tesla's got to be with Nix, isn't it?
Yeah. Tesla's underneath it, Nix. Because they're technically under. She's now mounted on a creature, so she sacrificed her movement to be on top of the Drake. So she can't move unless it's
Shouldn't
Marcus's bonus
be
action.
standing here?
Hmm?
Shouldn't Marcus be standing there?
No, because the characters have changed. Because you changed the characters. So they're named wrong now. Because you're making it more impossible.
Remember, Nix is riding riding Tesla.
Yeah.
So
Marcus isn't riding Tesla. Nix is.
So this one's now Nick's.
yeah.
Okay.
Then that one needs to be moved back here. Cause
Oh, yeah, I get what you mean now. Hold on.
Yeah.
So you're keeping the character. You're keeping the names, or you're switching the characters? I need to know.
If you've edited it all, then you might as well just keep it how you've got it, how you've got them named.
Thank you.
It's easier for you, isn't it?
Thank you.
I mean, to be fair, it doesn't really matter as long as we know who's who.
Okay. So, right. So,
Yeah,
are you
I
happy with the
know,
positionings?
Mhm.
Okay. Alright, so...
I was afraid to ask about the little ones because
Okay.
Afraid to. Afraid to look stupid.
Who's a
But
cutie? What the
I
fuck
thought I
is
was
that?
the black.
All right.
Are we meant to see that?
Yes, you are meant to see that because Marcus has just now drawn the attention of this creature covered in blood, staring at you.
Can I now try and speak with animals?
Okay, you can attempt.
Okay, I will.
Hello.
How do I?
Day.
Is that are you just saying hello?
Yeah.
No.
Sure.
I'll just say, are you a threat?
Sir, dude.
Sorry.
That's his response.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Okay, as you attempted, I would say as the surprise round, I would say you attempted to speak with animals, failed. On top of the initiative order, Blazor, what would you like to do?
I don't know. Not really a lot I can do, is there? We haven't engaged it in battle yet.
No, but the initiative order has started, so that does indicate a potential combat in motion.
Yeah, but if I start attacking it, I'm probably gonna die. I can't even see it from where I am, can I? Or can we shoot over this bit in the middle?
No, this structure is quite high. I would say the roof itself is like a pyramid-like structure, and it is very
Can I
tall.
shoot across it then?
It's just
At
a-
any point?
You can shoot
couple of
you can shoot through it because the only thing holding the top half is 4 pillars.
Oh, right, in the corners.
Yeah, in the corners holding it up, so you can see the
Right.
creature as it's drawn its attention with the light of the torches. With your dark vision, you can all clearly see this creature. But I will say, if you are making an attempt to shoot at the position you are now, it is going to be at disadvantage
Why?
because it's got half cover.
What is it? You said there's only 4 pillars.
Yeah,
And
but
I'm-
there is also a stone table. There's elements inside this structure itself. As I said before, there's a
Even
stone.
if it was just 4 pillars, it makes sense to be disadvantaged because if you had to shoot past a tree, that was disadvantaged, and it's basically the same thing.
True. Alright. Fuck it. I'll use my longbow then.
Alright, use your longbow. Yeah, alright. Fire away.
18.
18. 18 hits.
Imagine if you just one hit it right here.
18 hits.
No chance,
Roll
it's
for
only an 8
eight-
dice.
18 hits. Roll for damage.
Oh, for fuck's sake, 3.
3. Okay, as your keen elf eyes peer through the structure and you take a shot from your distance, the arrow seems to hit the hide of this creature and makes a small, but you can't see from how far, but seems to just scratch its skin. As it notices that it's just now taking a shot,
The scratch.
it notices that there is more than just this one person, this one humanoid here. And it now roars as it is now fully engaged in combat.
You said we were. I think you duped me. Oh well, I hit it.
Alright, so on the next one of the initiative order is Marcus.
Hang on. Got a bonus action, remember?
Alright, what's your bonus action? What do you want to do? And you also have your movement.
Go do Sacred Flame.
What's the distance on the Sacred Flame?
60 foot.
What? 5, 10, 15,
be
20,
fair enough.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. It just misses. It's just outside of it.
Well, we'll just move forward 1 square then.
Fine, you move forward 1 square. Alright.
Now I'm in range.
Yeah, you're now in
Yeah.
range. Dexterity saving throw, isn't it?
Yeah, 11.
It saves. With a
Bullshit. I want
dirty...
photo. If not, it's not proof.
Okay, fine.
I'm joking.
I was actually going to take a picture.
No, it's fine.
It's a
If you wanna
19
cheat,
plus
it's fine.
1 he rolled. It rolled as a 19 plus 1.
Yeah, alright.
Okay.
Fine. Can I move back now?
Okay, you've got 25 feet of your movement, I believe, or 30 left.
Yeah, move. Move 2 squares back.
And then you move 2 squares back. Okay, so
Just over 60 foot.
as you have done that, is that your turn now?
Yeah, that's me done.
Next on the initiative order is Marcus. What would you like to do?
Okay. So I've got my short swords out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's way too far. Oh. So is this creature taking up all 4 of these boxes?
It is, as you can see, a large creature. Yes.
10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I'm just out of range to short swords. So does swapping to my bow use an action?
Yes, that does use an action because you did declare your weapon, and you've got your bonus action as your Drake now. Unless you want to burn your bonus action to do so, and then you have your action to attack.
Yeah, you might as well burn your bonus, won't you? Unless you've got spells.
So is me, if I ask the Drake to move, does that
What does it say on the stats sheet for the Drake?
I don't think it says anything.
Or it will be on your feet then, because it's a feat ability.
Yeah, where the fuck is that? Actions there. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything.
Action is bite for it.
Yeah.
Reaction is infused strike.
So what about its movement? It would say something about use a bonus match.
Speed is 40 feet. That's
Speed.
all it says.
Yeah, that's all it's
So
saying.
it's a separate. So it's technically you're saying it's a separate creature itself.
Yeah, hold on. I'll send you the picture of the stats.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. We'll get there. We'll get there, guys. We'll get there.
Sorry.
No, that's alright. That's alright. We're in a level up.
Once we know all this shit, we won't need to go through it again, at least.
Exactly. See, I'm learning about stuff, so it does take time. Alright, speed, dragon, infused, precision, combat, right, I need your, I think you sent it to me before. Bond of Fang scale. The Drake gains, no, that's a Bond of Fang scale.
Wait, hold on, give me a second. I have the site up.
There we go. Here we go. Remains for 2 hours, reduces 0. Anything the Drake wears or carries, you can use this feature. That's a bit broke. What does it say about distance? Here we go. It can move and use its reaction on its own, but the only action it takes on its turn is the dodge action. Unless you take a bonus action on your turn to command it to take another action, the action can be one in its stats block or some other action if you are incapacitated. The Drake can take any action of its choice, not just dodge. Okay, so it's a separate creature itself. So I need the Drake to roll. I need initiative roll for Drake as well.
That's why I asked earlier.
I did see in combat the Drake shares your initiative count, so that would be the same as mine.
Okay, so
But it takes its turn immediately after your.
all right. Okay, so
Also
I'll put that. Okay, so I'll put Tesla. Same as 17 then. Okay, well at least we're getting to know it, right? So, okay, so you have so you can bonus action switch to a bow.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do that then. I'll switch to my bow.
You switch your bow, right? So you are going. Are you going to take aim from there?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Roll to hit,
yeah.
please.
Shit, where's my the actions? Hit. That'll be a 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. God. Right. So yeah, that hits. Roll for damage, please.
A 9.
9 points. Nice.
Not bad at all.
As this new arrow hits this owlbear, the arrow seems to stay stuck in its high parts of its left shoulder. As it then now notices it's now starting to take some form of damage, it starts to get surprisingly more angry as it snarls and growls at you even more, as it seems you are its attention of any pain it's now receiving. You still have your action. Sorry, you still have your movement.
So, did we say that the Drake's movement is just a separate thing?
Yeah, so technically the Tesla's got its own separate initiative. That's what it technically means. So technically now you will command it to do other stuff.
Okay, I'm going to put it right in front. I just like it to move a little bit closer, just so it's not so far. So if Nyx is okay with it, I'd like to move it like in that square.
Are you happy to stay mounted?
Sure.
Okay. Alright, as in there. So as you now approach the corner pillar of the structure, you see this owlbear covered and dripping in blood, and an arrow sticking through it as you have eyes just now meet on this ferocious beast, Nyx, and you're now starting to get even more scared as you not was before.
No, because now I know what it is. Now I've seen what it is. So now I know.
So yeah, so you use your Drake's movement, most of its movement. You still have 10 feet, I think, so you only took 30. It's got 40 feet of movement, I think.
Yeah.
Can I make a suggestion?
You can.
There.
If you want to, then I'm happy with that.
Okay, yep, so it expends all of its movement. And now in direct sight of the beast. What it has its own action. What would you like to do?
I don't think it can do anything.
Just so that you all know, folks at home, this is a unapproved feat class for the ranger.
Is he 30 feet away or more?
Let me just quickly go back on there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's within range of 30 feet.
Yep, infused strikes. Well, that's a reaction.
Yeah, that was only when I shot him, but I've already shot him, then I moved him closer, so it wouldn't have counted.
Okay. Well, that's the only thing I could think of. Sorry.
No, that's alright. Yeah. I think, that'll be it, because the only thing I can do is bite, and I have to be within 5 feet of that.
Okay.
Which I'm not, so that's the end of my go.
Okay, alright. As I was saying, yeah, this is an unapproved feat for the Ranger class, which is the Drake Companion on the D&D Beyond website. After having a look through it, I thought, it might be fun, so I've allowed it into this campaign. Hopefully it doesn't shag me later on in this campaign. Let's see how it gets on. Anyways, on the next initiative order, we have Cray and his magic cannon.
Yay!
Harry Potter.
I believe you can use your bonus action to move the cannon, if you
I
wish.
can move it and shoot it with one bonus action from what I understand.
Yes, that is correct.
I want to move. First, I want to command my cannon. What's the speed? 15 feet, I think. If it's 15, I think I want to move it like here, like
Whoa.
3 squares up here.
What was that?
1, 2, 3. Yep. And because it's a large creature, you will just hit it.
Yep. And then I'm commanding it to shoot at the big whatever that is.
Well, that'll be a spell attack, yes, or a normal attack.
I think it's a ranged spell attack.
Okay, so roll to hit, please.
To hit. It's a D20. It's 9. Do I add anything to that?
It should have automatically done it for you.
No, there isn't a hit.
It's a spell ranged attack. If it's a spell ranged attack, it should be rolling to... Oh, it doesn't give you an option to roll to hit?
Mm-mm.
Oh, so it's just instant impact. I don't make a save or anything?
It says hit DC is 13 dexterity.
So I gotta roll a dexterity saving throw. And it fails. So it takes 9 points of force damage. So as this cannon, this scorpion-like structure
was for
walks... Huh?
9 was for hit.
9
It's
was
not for damage.
Oh. Okay, no, it doesn't hit. I
You
thought...
should have said anything.
Because I said spell range attack, and communication error again. My bad. But no, as you try to fire with this cannon that just got in front of you, Earthful, it misses and skims past its feathers as it hits the wall behind it, creating a little bit of a boom. You still have your action and movement.
I want to try and hit the creature with my crossbow.
Okay, that will be at disadvantage.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna first, then I'm gonna move here so that I could have a clear line of sight with it.
All right, so you're just gonna quickly just squeeze past Earthfor and get into position. You fire with just straight roll now.
16.
16. That hits. Roll for damage.
Good to know.
3.
3. Alright. As you take aim with your crossbow and you fire, brushes past off of its hide, seems to do some form of damage, but as you gain to grips now, after taking a small volley so far, it seems very, very sturdy. So that's your movement, action, bonus action. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's it.
Okay, top of the next on the initiative order, we have our Drake riding gnome Nyx.
Fuck. So I think it's time for me to try out one of my new cantrips.
Ooh, okay,
Yeah.
spicy. Fire away.
Firebolts. 120 feet range. I'm not taking any chances here.
Okay, you use your newly acquainted cantrip, Firebolt. What's to save?
No, it's hit DC, I think. Hold on. You hurl a mote of fire at the creature or object within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target.
Okay.
On a hit, so I just push the hit button, I guess.
Yes.
Wish me luck, people.
Good luck.
That's a negative.
A negative
Bad luck.
Yeah, that's a 7.
7. Okay, as you start to feel this rush of fire energy come from your hand, and it sparks off and drifts off to the side as it completely misses the creature.
But does it hit a torch? At least?
Uh,
Let it hit something?
actually, hold on. I'll do this. Uh-oh. Bad juju. Alright, new dice. Yes. Yeah, it suddenly, surprisingly, he nicked one of the torches that was unlit, so now you have more light in this room. But you can clearly see the size of this creature that seems to be towering you all quite a little bit. So you have your bonus action as your movement's been sacrificed being on top of the Drake.
Not a problem. Let me see what my bonus action is. I can do a cunning action, which I can't do. I'm gonna hide on top of the Drake.
You're going to hide on top of the Drake.
That's the only thing I can do because I can't do two.
Is cunning action means you have to roll a stealth check, or?
Doesn't say.
Okay, so as your cunning action, you hide.
I just hide behind his head.
You hide behind its elevated scales as it's snarling against this large beast. You as far as you know, you are hidden on this creature. So that is your move. All right.
It's basically the only thing I can do because I can't get.
Well, you could have spent your bonus action to dismount if you want to get off the Drake.
I want to leave him alone.
I'm just saying there was options. Anyway.
He's right behind me, so he wouldn't be alone.
He's a baby.
Okay, as you two are squabbling over the companionship of this newly summoned Drake called Tesla, we have next on the initiative order is Urfor. What would you like to do?
Leave. No. How close can I get to this thing?
You can
I walk past the cannon and Cray?
Yes.
Or do I have to go around?
Yeah, you squeeze through.
Yeah, you can just ask to get past you. Yeah, as long as it's a companion, you can do it.
So I can stand here then.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on. You
So
got out.
15, 20, 25, 30, right?
I will allow that. Yeah.
Don't just give me some bullshit stuff. If I can't do it, just say no. But is that possible?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You'll probably make it to the one before it. The marker before it, not the one right closest to the beast. But you can use your dash to get towards it. But you will have no action.
So how close can I get?
With 30, you will be able to. Hold on, let me get a pen. Let me get a free hand. 1, 2, B. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How much movement have you got? 30?
30, yeah.
30. You will be about in this proximity. So you'll be
Can
with.
you not go diagonally then?
I keep dropping dice today. Fucking hell. Fuck. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, if you want to move diagonally, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5,
Is that
10.
allowed?
Who's got expertise? Jinxie, can you move diagonally, or is it only the hexagon kind of map?
As far as I know, you can move it diagonally too.
Okay, so you can move diagonally. That's fine. All right, we'll do that.
Alright,
5,
I'll
10,
stand right
15,
here.
20.
Right,
Unless, of
right
course,
next to the.
Yeah, unless of course there's a big rock in front.
Come at me, bruh.
Okay.
You're gonna die.
I'm gonna hit the thing then.
As you get into position on its side, you aren't flanking because you're the only one in its melee range. You can roll to hit.
I mean,
14.
14, just hits.
Yeah, boy. Damage is 8.
Damage is 8.
Sorry. She's still kind of pissed off that she missed.
Yeah, you start hearing some light screeching or light squealing from the side, from the other side, and a little bit back. It's like, but yeah, so you've, okay. So as you swipe with your sword to the side, you manage to cleave off a good piece of its hide. A little bit of blood is dripping, but it's still standing. Very hearty and sturdy. So you got your bonus action left.
I'm not going to use my bonus action.
You know the bonus action. Right, okay. So, right, after all of you have managed to try to hit or successfully hit, I have to use a new dice because I've dropped 2 already today. That's not a good sign. The owlbear sees all of you approaching it, gets into a fury of anger, immediately targets the person that done the most damage.
Come at me, bruh.
It is going to take its first attack with its
Did
beak.
Marcus do more damage than me?
No.
I rolled a 9.
I
Roll
got an
9.
8.
Did you say roll 8?
No.
Well, you're
I'm fine. Whatever.
You're close. All right, you're close. You're close. I was adding drama. That's fine. That's fine. But as it turns over, covered in blood, with 2 arrows, with 1 arrow in its shoulder, towering over you, as this creature is very tall, that amount that actually is taller than you as a half orc yourself, is going to take it. Is going to take its first attack to try and bite you with its beak. Does an 18 hit?
No. Boom.
Fuck. As it tries to take its first lunge and attack you with its beak, you raise your shield and you seem to deflect it. It's then going to try and attack you again with its left claw. That's cocked. That doesn't hit. Fuck. Alright. So as it tries to swipe at you with one of its claws, you duck underneath this large creature. Being angry and pissed off, it will... It whiffs, considering it seems to have partially been feasting on some kind of creature recently. It is going to... It's actually going to move this way to the corner of this structure here. As it leaves your melee, you do have attack of opportunity as your reaction if you would like to take it.
Obviously, yeah. I want to bop the thing.
Alright, roll to hit.
17.
17 hits. Roll for damage.
11.
Oh,
Fuck,
okay.
nice!
Happy, bruh.
And I thought I rolled good.
Nice, guys, nice. As you as it starts to flee off, heading towards a cluster of beans over here, over to its right or left, you know what I mean, you manage to get a good clean swipe at the back of one of its legs as you see a bit of blood has come off it, and it's limping, but not a lot. It's not affected its movement, but it's feeling the pain. So as that has finished, we all start again at the top of the initiative order. Blazor,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
I will use my longbow again.
Okay, roll to hit, please.
Oh fuck, 6. I'd say miss.
As you try to achieve the same aim again, your arrow hits the pillar
shit.
next to it and it just breaks and splinters off. You have your bonus action and movement.
Yeah, I'll use Sacred Flame.
Sacred
Dexterity 11.
It succeeds natural 20. It succeeds definitely 20 plus 1. So it does take no
Do you know
damage.
Sacred Flame isn't a bonus action.
Oh, it's not. Yes, it's not. It's a action. No, it's a cantrip.
It
Is that
takes.
not one?
It's just one action. It's not a bonus action.
Oh yeah, that's right. Some spells and cantrips can't be done unless it's a. Oh. Casting time, one action, instantaneous. That is right.
That's why I did my firebolt the way I did, because that's an action.
Okay. I will. With this confusion, if you want to reverse it, so you use Sacred Flame beforehand and then the arrow, I will allow it. But it will
But
still
can I
miss
do that?
anyway.
Can I do that anyway?
Like,
I can't use cantrip as a bonus action. Can I use a longbow as a bonus action?
yeah, because you've got an ability, haven't you? You have. Oh no, that's close range offhand. No, you won't be able to then.
So it's only if I'm close up with swords.
Yeah, because there's some spells that says it can be done as a bonus action. Yeah, so there is some spells that can only be done as a bonus action, but most of the spells are done by action.
The healing word spell you've got is a bonus action,
Yeah.
but I think everything else is just an action.
Yeah. Thank you for that. But yeah. So.
Shield of Faith is also a bonus action.
All right. So we'll just ignore. You haven't. Well, it's a cantrip, so you wouldn't have expended anything. But we ignore the Sacred Flame then. So as you take, you still have your movement and your bonus action still. I would say that Sacred Flame just clean off.
Cool. Well. Where am I?
You are down bottom right of the
Yeah.
structure.
So, who's that like right next to here? If I highlight it,
What, to the
Who
right
are
or
they?
left?
them two.
You got Marcus in front, and then you've got Tesla with Nyx on top, right behind it.
Because I've got Shield of Faith. Debating whether to put that on Marcus. No, you stand in front, at least you can block, so any damage coming your way. It gets an extra 2 on your
AC.
armor class. Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. Sounds good.
Okay, so you're using your
Yeah.
your spell slot.
Yep, using that. Yep.
Okay, you.
And then that's a +2 on Marcus's AC then.
Marcus's AC is +2.
There is nothing for that. It's literally just straight on.
I think you should be able to add temporary AC. I believe there is a function.
Or even if not, I can remember that I'm now up to 15 for now.
Yeah.
Do a mental note of it.
Okay, yeah, we'll make a mental note. Right, so as
Then the turn there.
How long does that last?
I think it's 1 round.
Yeah.
Oh,
alright.
10 minutes.
10 minutes, so that's that's quite a long time. Or does it leave after it takes a hit? It's a shield of faith. I need to know so we don't get beat. Shield
Doesn't
of...
say, to be fair. It just says a shimmering field appears and surrounds a creature of your choice within range, granting it a +2 bonus to AC for the duration.
Oh, it's a
So it's just,
it's a concentration,
yeah.
so you'll need to
For
roll a
10 minutes.
concentration. You'll need to roll if I hit you with anything to
What, if
maintain.
you hit me?
Yeah, because
Oh, right, yeah.
yeah, if it's
'cause obviously
concentration.
if I lose concentration, then it might disappear.
yeah. Okay. So at this moment, as you clinch your symbol of your god that you are worshipping to, you now raise your hand over to Marcus, and then you'll suddenly yourself, Marcus, start to feel a bit of illumination on your body, as it seems that you now feel a little bit more stockier, a bit more sturdier, as it seems that you've just been given a little bit of a boost that you have not felt before. A bit unusual, but you seem to like this warmth of illumination on you.
Okie dokie.
Okay,
Remember
so
to check off your spell slot.
yes, make sure you mark off your
Because we're new. Just
Yeah. As I said, we're all new.
Probably
We're all getting used
yeah.
to the system, but we're getting there, which is good.
just a friendly reminder, because I'm one that would tend to forget that, and would be glad if anyone reminded me.
Good to know. Okay, right. So that is your turn finished, yes? Or are you going to use any more of your movement?
How far away am I at the moment? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 40, 50.
About 50.
55 away.
Mm-hmm.
If I move back and to the right 2. Back 1 to the right 2, rather.
Back 1 to the right of 2. That one.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, as you...
Just over 60.
Okay, so as you step back a bit further away to try and maintain your distance from this creature that seems to be drawing in closer, we are... Next initiative, we have Marcus. You got the owlbear approaching you. You've got Nyx and Tesla behind you. What do you do?
Okay, So, if I ask my Drake to buy it, that's a bonus action, right? Or is that a separate thing?
It's got its own initiative.
Okay, cool. Alright, in that case, I'll just attack with my longbow.
Okay.
Infused strike. Just letting you know.
You are in its 5. No, it's over 5 feet, so it's just in a normal roll. Yep.
Yeah, infused strike when another creature within 30 feet of the Drake that it can see hits with a weapon attack. The Drake infuses the strike with this essence, causing the attack to deal an extra 1d6 damage of the type determined by its draconic essence. Sorry.
Yes, a lightning.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's... Okay, so you're going to use Draconic Essence on your... Oh, sorry, Infused Strike on this?
Yeah, but I got an 8, so I don't know whether it'll actually hit.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, so as this energy seems to now infuse the arrow, as you release it, the power is too much, and it is completely in a different direction. As it seems to be, even though you've got a lot of long range users, you seem to not get a lot of hit on this creature.
Okay, well, better than doing fuck all.
You still have your movement, and it's not in it. You're not in its melee, so you won't have an attack of opportunity. He won't have one on you.
Yeah. I still have a
Bonus action.
bonus.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. Can I use that to switch to my short swords?
You want to switch to close combat? Yep. So
Yeah.
as you see that your aim is not working, you quickly put your bow behind you, and then you pull out your swords. Giggity. As you do so, you still have your movement, or are you gonna stay?
Yeah, I'll stay. Yeah.
Okay. All right. You're staying. Right. So that's your turn. It's now Tesla's turn.
Well, without getting Nyx into danger, I don't think I can do much. So,
Well, at this moment, technically, according to cunning action, Nyx is hiding on top of Tesla, but you all don't know. Apparently, it's just a dragon with this weird shape, but you can't depict what it is.
well, yeah, but the only thing that I could do is bite, and which to do that, I'd have to move him. Didn't mean to do that. I'd have to move him closer.
Yeah.
And then if he attacks Tesla, it might also hurt Nyx. So without putting her in danger, I can't really do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just pass on Tesla's go.
Okay, so Tesla's not going to take any more an action or movement. We have now got is Cray.
First, I'd like to get my cannon into a better position.
Yes.
So it goes here. So it has a clear line of sight. And I figured out how Force Ballista works. It's D20 plus my intelligent modifier.
But when the D&D app already you've done that for it?
No, for some reason they don't have a hit dice automatic for Force Ballista. I sent them a support ticket.
Okay, alright.
But it's D20 plus my intelligence modifier.
Alright, okay, you can make a custom roll, so we'll do that and then just add your intelligence modifier then.
Yeah. So it's D20. It's 9, so it's plus 8, it's 12.
So it's 12. 12 just misses. As the cannon starts to reposition and then charges and fires again, it just hits short of it as it hits the ground next to it. It feels a little bit of gust of air and dust hit it, looks a bit to the right, and then keeps its focus trained onto Marcus.
The hell, Jeremy? Then I would myself would like to move here and try and second round. I'll try and again shoot it with my crossbow.
Okay, roll to hit. As you're getting angry that your new buddy old pal Jeremy, the cannon, is failing to do its job, unrealizing that it's just a object. It has got no reaction to what you just said. You then pull out your crossbow.
Feelings.
You think it has feelings as you pull out your crossbow and take aim. You roll to hit, and it's a
9. It's a miss.
You're hitting 9s a lot tonight. So as you try and fire with this rage infused into you, it misses, just skims past its feathers as it hits the back of the wall.
If he hits another 9, does he get assistance from the police?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Alright, as you have missed, you have used your bonus action movement and your action. Is there anything else you want to do?
scream, "Fuck Jeremy!" and then
Yeah.
Okay. Next on the initiative order is Urfor.
I'll just move to right there.
Alpha P. Yep.
And then I'm gonna attack with my longsword.
All right. You get in close. You chase after it, thirsty for blood. You attack. You swipe down with your sword, and it's a
let the Barbara guide you.
13.
13. Just hits.
Does it? Oh shit!
Just hits.
I thought I missed that.
As you as you that was to say, as you swing down with your long sword after chasing after it, what was it say? 13.
Yeah.
Fucking
13 was the hit. 8 was the damage.
8 was the damage. All right, thank you for the. Oh shit! Bloody hell. Okay, as you take a swipe at it and cleave into a good part of its body, it suddenly sparks back. It's like it's feeling the pain. It's starting to look a little bit wary. There is a lot of cuts and arrow holes. Seems to be making all this blood drip out of it. It's getting angry. It's really pissed.
Is it now focused on me, or is it still focused on Marcus?
Well, we'll see when its initiative arrives.
Oh, okay. For my bonus action, I'm going to roll Sanctuary on Marcus.
Ooh. Okay, so now.
If it's going to do a ranged attack at Marcus, it's got to roll Wisdom, and if it gets a 12 or under, then he's got to attack someone else.
Okay. All right. Okay, good to know.
Cool.
All right. So as you then now focus with the image of as you're holding this object of faith, you raise your hand and then you focus on Marcus, as then a faint aura surrounds Marcus as you are now trying to provide extra aid, as you all start to think that Marcus is going to receive a volley of hits.
And the spell ends if
It receives
the
an
creature
attack.
lands a hit on Marcus.
Doesn't it also expire if Marcus attacks or uses a spell?
Nope.
No. That's a different one I'm thinking of then. Okay, good to know. Right, so that is your action, bonus action, movement. Is that everything?
Oh, no, you are right. If Marcus hits it too, then it ends.
See?
I read it wrong.
I'm studying, boys and girls. I'm studying. Right. As you are done that, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
With its blood-fueled rage, after seeing a lot has happened to it.
Don't forget me.
Fuck. That's a good thing.
I'm fucking this thing up, man.
Don't forget me.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Yeah, Nix. Yeah, Nick. You. What would you like to do?
I just sent you a GM because I got confused on the site. It doesn't say. It just says range and damage. It doesn't says any saving throws or anything.
Oh, it's an auto hit spell. I'll
Okay.
quickly get the player's handbook out to reconfirm, but I think that's an auto hit.
Yeah, because I don't want to do anything wrong.
No, that's fine. It's fine. As I said, we're getting there.
Yeah, and this is a brand new spell for me. I've never done this.
Everyone's
exact
using
one
their
before.
new shit, which I am happy with, and it gives me headache to try and learn new shit. Each dart hits. No, it's an auto hit. Auto hit, 120 feet, instantaneous.
Yep.
Yep. So you each
So
dart.
am gonna use my magic missile on it. That's 3 darts. So I just hit the thing 3 times then, I guess.
Well, if hit once and see what happens, and if it doesn't give you an extra 2, then yeah, do it.
No, it's 3 glowing darts of
Yeah.
magical force.
Okay. Alright, so,
One
it,
is a 5. First dart is a 5.
yeah,
Second dart is a 5.
yeah,
Third dart is a 4.
nearly max damage.
Yep, that's 14 points of damage.
Fucking hell.
I finally hit!
14.
And I'm gonna do my spell thing now. Give me a second. There, I clicked it.
Okay. Coming out of hiding on top of Tesla's back, you see this little gnome then in shock.
I'm shouting at him.
As she shouts out, "Fuck you!" Releases 3 arcane missiles, and it jets off and swirls in the air and then impacts this beast. It is taking a heck of a lot of damage, but it is still standing. It is starting to breathe a bit heavy, but seems to be still standing. So that is your action.
Yes.
Bonus action, or you want to get off?
I am gonna disengage, so jump off Tesla.
Alright, so you want to jump off? I'll just move that for clarification. Yep, so you're jumping off. Yeah, just jump off to its right. Yep.
Because then he can actually do something
Okay.
when it's his turn.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so as you disengage and dismount off of Tesla, it is now the owlbear's turn. As it hasn't got much it can really do, it turns over to the one that has done quite a bit of damage towards it, and it's going to use its multi-attack and attack you with its beak and claws. First one. Does 24 hit?
No.
It does. You take 14 points of piercing damage. As it comes in with its beak and then takes a large bite at you. You seem to have not dodged it in time, and it seems to try and grab you, but pierces its teeth into your shoulder and releases you back out. And it's now going to attack with its claw. After feeling successful, it took a hit. Does 20 hit?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Didn't you get your +1 shield from previous game?
No.
No? Okay. Right, so you take 6 points of slashing damage.
Is there a way you can set it up so you can do the rolls in our campaign so we can see them?
I'm using solid dice.
Yeah, but still, I think it'd be cool if we could see them in our campaign.
Alright, I will do that from next I'll do it from next campaign onwards. I'm not fudging dice rolls if that's what you're on about.
No, we're not. It's just nice to
be cool to see
it as
it.
well.
I'm enjoying watching the dice rolls come in.
Okay, alright, I will start making dice rolls from next one now, okay?
Alright.
Alright. Okay. So as it attacks, as it swipes you with its claw, doing some significant damage to you, it doesn't seem to feel like it can move anywhere, so it's going to stay where it is. So we're now back on top of the initiative. We have Blazor.
And now everyone gets advantage if they attack, don't they? Because he's fixated on me.
If it's
'Cause it's back towards me.
if that's sneak attack or melee. Oh fuck! Why did I say sneak attack? Oh, we have a rogue! Shit! We have a ring! Okay. What are you planning to do, Blazel?
I am going to use Guiding Bolt.
Ooh.
It's got 120-foot range,
Yep.
and it's a hit DC, so roll to hit.
It doesn't reach if it's 20 foot, does it?
120 foot.
Alright.
Come on, listen, Aiden. Fuck yeah, now.
Your mic did
Roll.
cut out a little bit, mate.
Well, Jinxie heard me, so.
I
Anyway.
already know the spell.
Oh, fair. That's a 13.
13
Yeah.
just hits.
That's a Radiant, by the way.
Creature of choice makes a ranged spell attack against protagon him. 4d.
4d6.
Yep, 11.
As you release this piece of bolting energy from your vessel, holding your image of faith on you, and launch it against this creature, how do you want to do this? And I will say, how do you want to do this is when you get the final attack on the creature and it dies, you can describe whatever you want to do with it, but please make it of descriptive reason.
Hits him with a testicle.
You can do that if you wish.
It goes up his ass because he's facing away from me.
Okay. So, surprisingly, as you release this powerful guiding bolt, it seems to feel a sharp spike right up its rectum as its eyes pierce even larger. And then it just then
In shock.
collapses and falls dead. And as you have all quickly, Blazer, do you want to just stick on, or do you want to? It's your choice. Do you want to take a break or do you want to continue on?
Depends what other people want to do.
Okay. All right. Well,
What
all right.
have
Well, I'm
what
just
have you
thinking
got
about your
planned?
time, mate. I'm thinking about your time.
What have you got planned? More to
A little bit more, not a lot, but a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. As you see the creature then now fall dead, bleeding out everywhere around its body. Well done.
It was easy.
All right. So we are now finished for the combat round of tonight's segment, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to jump out there.
Alright. I immediately loot the thing.
Okay.
I want to loot something this time.
You want to loot something. Okay. No problem.
Hey, I think I should get first dibs.
I haven't looted
Build it.
anything yet.
Nor have I.
But I said it first, so fuck you.
I look at Jeremy with disappointment in my eyes.
How the fuck? This is me, not as a DM, but me as a concerned player. How the fuck has a level 3 fucking ranger got fucking guiding bolt?
Because I'm a
Fucking-
G,
why not?
bro.
Is it a fucking level 1 cleric spell? That's fuck.
No, level 2.
Oh yeah, okay, fine. Level 2 cleric spell, but fucking still. Oh, I thought that creature was fucking gonna be tougher on your ass.
I'm just drawing a bolt of us, by the way.
I'm just gonna ask, am I at least getting 1 XP point out of this?
Well, hold on. We're doing the. I will tell everybody after we end the session. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So as you now start to investigate, start rummaging through the body, what are you actually going to take away from it, considering it is just a beast?
I am searching the altar thing.
I'm looking for any sort of like amulet or anything on it.
I'm taking my arrows back as well.
I collect a bunch of feathers.
You don't
Yeah,
say the
I
feathers
can-
of my arrows? Leave them alone.
It's an owl bear. It is an owl shaped like a bear. It has plenty of feathers.
I'm taking a few feathers too, and I am go look at the author to go investigate the author or whatever, and see if I can find something there.
Okay. All
I
right.
wonder if we collect its meat, will we be able to eat it later?
You don't know. Would you like to carve pieces of meat out of this creature?
Can I search for an amulet or something on it first?
Food poisoning.
Sorry, pardon?
Can I search to see if it's got any like amulets or anything like that on it?
Okay. Roll roll investigation check.
I'm searching the altar. I guess I should roll
18.
one too.
18. With an 18, all you see is open wounds, a lot of scars, a lot of feathers, and a lot of blood. It doesn't seem to be anything on them apart from just its own body.
Okay.
Can I search the altar? Oh shit!
Yes, roll.
Sorry.
That's.
I accidentally clicked it. I got a 25.
You got a natural 20.
No, I got a 19 plus 6, a 25.
Fucking hell. Rogues, man! Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, you search the altar. This altar, a completely rectangular shaped stone table in the middle, is covered in these engravings and scratchings, but the most clear symbol you can see appearing all around it is the same symbol, the horizon with the rising sun, and you have with a 25, you look up to underneath the roof, and there seems to be some etchings of illuminating words. I would say, are you proficient in what do I put it down as? Are you proficient in Draconic?
Nope. I know Common, Gnome, and Thieves can't.
Common, Gnome, and Thieves can. So what you see is a bunch of scribbles illuminating in the inside of the roof of this small altar.
That's really bothering me much. I was looking for something to loot. So.
But what, as you see, it's just there is a fine layer of dust and dirt on top of it, as it seems that no one has touched this for quite a while. But it seems to be there was something here. It seems to be a long object that seems to have been held here. But as you can see, the dust outlines the shape of this image, but all you can see is just a long stick of some form of shape with two...
Is it the sword that Marcus found earlier?
Scimitar.
I'll get back to you on that one. No, that's on that one. There seems to be what's the word that holds the weapons on a table mount? A table mount. We'll just say seems to be a mount where something would have been, but it's not there anymore. But you can tell that it recently has been taken.
Yeah.
All right. As your question, no. It looks like it seems to be an average humanoid shape weapon, not a small bladed scimitar.
Can I also investigate the owlbear when I'm...
Okay, I've got a queue for investigation with the owlbear. Then I got Blazor, and then I got Cray. So I need both of you to roll investigation checks to go through this body.
Me?
No, you're in queue. I'm just waiting for these two.
Yep. Okay. That's what I was...
8.
I rolled an 8.
Okay. Alright, so I would say you got a bunch of feathers. Blazor. What are you trying to get out of this owlbear? Cray.
Feathers, and if I can like just notice anything peculiar of it, like why was it here?
Okay. Oh, you can see from its mouth there is a lot of blood, and seems to be some pieces of dangled flesh coming from one of its sides of its mouth. As it seems that you may have possibly interrupted his snack time.
Oh. Can I check if its meat is poisonous?
How will you check if the meat is poisonous? I need to get a good...
Just my general knowledge of meat.
Roll a medicine check.
Would that be survival?
Oh yeah, survival, thank you. Yeah, roll a survival check then. Yeah, because it's harvesting. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. 13. The meat hasn't got a lot of flavor and it's quite tender. You're eating raw meat.
Delish.
Can I walk over, cut off a slice, and give it to my Drake?
Yeah, can do.
Can I do the same but feed it to my cannon?
Okay. As you both now then carve the owlbear up a little bit as of like a piece of salami on a buffet table. You grab a piece and...
My turn yet?
Items? You say?
My turn yet?
Oh yeah. Roll investigation. What are you actually trying to investigate out of this dead or owlbear corpse that has now got pieces of meat?
I was just trying to get some feathers, but I got a 7, so I probably won't.
You've got a handful of feathers.
Yay!
Okay. But yeah, so as you start to feed a piece to your Drake that you've now called Tesla, you dangle it in front of it, it peers up as like, ooh, food. Oh yeah, your talk with animals, that is it at concentration or is that continuous?
Couldn't tell you. Where do I find?
It would be in the spells, talk with animals. Communicate, was it communicate or talk?
It's
I think.
Speak with animals. Is that a spell?
Yeah. That's animal friendship. I'm looking at the wrong thing. It is a spell. It's a first level divination. I can cast it on myself. Yeah. Duration 10 minutes.
Oh, that's fine. 10 minutes. Yeah, it's well within the 10 minutes. Okay, so as it's like, what is that, master?
I mean, I can talk to my Drake anyway because I.
Yeah, it's speaking to you. What's this, master?
Food.
Okay.
Feel free to eat.
As it starts taking a sniff as it draws in closer to it, it's a bit it's got an interesting scent to it, and then it just quickly just releases a little puff of something just to slightly cook it, and then it eats it.
Fantastic.
It thanks you. It thanks you for this meat, for this piece of food, as a sign of gesture, nothing else.
Well, I'm just trying to build up a relationship with my new friend.
Okay. All right. And now you, Cray, as you try and dangle this piece of meat to your scorpion lookalike cannon, as it's sparing its nozzle straight at you, not moving.
Wonder why that is.
I basically put the meat in front of it, like looking at it as if like suggesting it to consume it.
Okay, as it then shifts its aim following this piece of meat on the ground, you suddenly start to see dots appear above its head as it's trying to think of something, and it's just still standing there. doing absolutely nothing.
I take the piece of meat and I push it even further closer to it, like almost putting it into the nozzle.
Okay. It does absolutely nothing.
Jeremy, well, come on already. I'm trying to feed you.
Trying to feed a fucking cannon.
As you all start to witness Cray losing his mind, as you see
I'm fine. I'm not mad
see
at
him
him.
talking to this huge cannon, throwing a piece of meat towards it. Oh. Okay.
Is it okay?
I take like a nearest like a pebble and try to feed it a small pebble.
Okay. Same reaction, no response. What were you saying, Nix? Nix? I think Discord's just now cut out. We wait for the servers to reconnect. Sorry about this, chat. Hello. Okay. I think Discord's crashed. Let me try this. Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Here we go. The server's pissing about at the moment. Discord's having a malfunction. Bear with us. Alright, well, BRB, guys. We have got an issue with the system. Oh shit, wrong screen.
calculator, it said like difficulty deadly, and it was like, oh, we should have died.
We are
Oh,
here.
hello. Woo!
Yeah.
Probably.
Seems so, yeah.
All right. All right.
Baby got a bedtime.
Yes, Baba's got bedtime. Baba's got bedtime.
Two
Baba's got
of
bedtime.
us got kicked
Baba's got bedtime.
out. Remember, 1 hour later.
Yes, I know you too as well. I'm trying my best.
So what I was saying was, is it okay if I let Toby out to go hunt some flies because he's feeling a little bit left out?
Yeah. Okay.
Because
Yeah. Your little creature, your little friend Toby, after this fearful encounter, has jumped out of its pouch that you've created for him and is now hunting for some insects.
does he need to do a strength check? Please say yes.
A strength check.
to be able to ambush the flies.
No, it's a creature that is normal. Its normal genetics is
He's
to do that.
tiny.
It's fine. I will say yeah. It after about 30 minutes or so, it does come back with a bit of a full belly, a little bit satisfied.
I'm still gonna roll for him, just because.
Okay. All right, we'll do that.
Yeah, 1d20 for it. Let's see.
Okay.
So there's a
Fucking
Toby
hell,
and a cannon out at the minute.
And the Drake.
He got a 12, and his strength is 2.
Okay.
So that's a 14.
He's drunk.
Okay.
Yo.
Okay, so Toby, after half an hour, I would say, as I said, half an hour, comes back after with a satisfied belly, with a little bit of blood on its bottom of its feet, as it seems to have rummaged through some of the piles of carcasses and blood pools to find the major attraction for these flies.
Can he go say hi to Tesla without Tesla eating him?
They probably have bumped into each other as animals' instincts do. So yeah, they have bumped into each other and said hi with a little bit of confusion. It's like, why are you so bigger than me? And it's like, why are you so small? With all that.
Okay. So they're friends now. Good.
Can I go send the cannon to try and vibe with them?
Okay, as the cannon just comes and creeps up upon these two creatures, seems to be engaging in a little bit of interest with each other.
You should do a charisma check for the cannon.
Roll a charisma check for the cannon. It would be your charisma. Your charisma modifier plus a d20.
Oh my god, okay. 13.
It just stands there as a cannon, with
But
the.
it looks cool.
It looks cool, but it just stands there silent and looking.
Can he make a sound? Like
Okay, all right. I've got a sound.
Not speech, but like a screech.
Okay, I've got a sound. I think you'd be happy.
Like a dial-up.
Yeah, that freaked Toby out, and he climbed up on top of Tesla.
Yeah, okay. Toby gets a little bit scared and then jumps onto the head of Tesla, as they seem to have bonded a bit more, and a little bit of confusion as there is this unknown object just staring at him, like a straight face just staring, doing absolutely nothing.
Does he have a face?
It's a scorpion-like, so its face would be its face-like, okay, staring like a face-like being, but hasn't got a face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Yeah.
as you see these fanatics as this cannon trying to become a part of civilized manner, what is everybody else doing?
I'm petting the. I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna pet the cannon just because he tried his best too.
Okay, as you walk over a bit cautiously and then raise your hand up to the cannon, which is of your equal height.
Okay.
As
So it's not that scary for me.
a little bit scary for you, and as you stroke the cannon, it does nothing apart from go. Eh.
Yeah.
Can I cast Cure Wounds on myself twice?
Yeah, cure wounds. Yeah, I think you have to expend all your spells. I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah. First one's 5. The second one's 8.
So you heal yourself 13 points.
I come on my cannon to try and do a little dance.
All right. Okay. Roll a performance check.
There is that. Oh, there is one.
13 again. The cannon's only going to roll 13s.
As the cannon, as he commands your new Jeremy, as you command Jeremy to start doing a dance, it just moves one leg over to the right, and then it follows with the rest of the body, and then does again repeated on the other side, and then just keeps doing that motion for like the next 5 minutes, and everyone starts to get a bit confused of what this cannon's doing, just stepping left and right and left.
He's really interested now. Now he's not afraid anymore. That made him.
Yeah, it seems to gained a little bit of comfort to the concerned party of Tessa and Toby.
I look at him like a proud parent of a kid that was really like a really strong introvert, but he's making friends for the first time, and like I tear up.
Very well, that's fine. Yeah, as you start to act all bashful, it's like, oh my cannon, look at him, he's doing so well, look at him.
I'm gonna ask the others, do any of you guys have any proficiencies with gems and jeweler kits or anything like that?
I don't think I would.
Based on proficiencies and languages under tools.
Yeah, no.
I'm a cartographer, tinkerer, and wood carver.
Oh, that doesn't help. You would be very good with maps, though.
I'm also very proficient with the playing cards.
Yeah, that doesn't help either. Oh well, I tried. Any of the others?
No.
Okay.
Okay. I What? What the heck just happened? I am lost. What the heck just happened? I looked away on my screen.
Jeremy's a fucking beast, man.
What has Jeremy done?
Dancing, obviously.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it just keeps repeating the same dance move for 5 minutes, just going left, right, left.
If you go into the Discord, you can see Jeremy dancing.
Yeah.
What the fuck have you done? Where?
Okay. That's good. I like that.
Jeremy's going in.
He's fucking laying it now.
Hold on, I actually haven't got it. I have not got this. Guys, I'm out. I haven't got this on my Discord. What's going on?
Go in the D&D general chat.
It's not popped up for me. Oh!
It took me by surprise.
There you go. As you see, as you see, fair chat. As you see, that the gift's happening. Okay, it dances like that. We'll just say like that. It's like D D D D D D D D. Oh fucking! That is brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. All right, okay. So as you all start to laugh at Jeremy doing a weird little schizophrenic dance, After inspecting the altar, you do remember, Nix, you did come across some scribbles in the inside roof of the altar.
Oh yeah,
Keep doing that.
draconic. There's some draconic letters writing on the altar.
A draconic.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Well,
Day.
it's my time to shine. It's so annoying though because I chose draconic as a second language for my ranger, and then I get it anyway because of the Drake summon. So now technically I got it twice. So I am an expert. Yeah.
I'll fail to read it now.
Yeah, I'll go and inspect it and see if I can translate
Yeah, it was up. Some was on the table, but it was also up on the ceiling, the dome thing, and they were luminant, but kind of pretty. They
Okay.
were shiny.
As
And then I just drift off in my own thoughts again.
okay, right. As you, oh shit, where's the notes? I made notes for this. Fuck. Which fucking stacks of paper is this bullshit?
This time it is my fault.
No, it's not. It's my fault because I wrote it down and I think I've not got the right piece of fucking paper. I'm losing the plot now.
Just say the writing says bitches love cheese toast.
No, that's the scratching Jason to it. If you want to, Blazer, if you want to go, I'll cover your story. I'll cover your character if you wish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
Alright, my dude. Well, have a good night's sleep, my dude.
Yeah. I'll speak to you guys later.
See that, Jason?
it. Yeah, see it.
Later. Bye.
Bye bye. Bye. Alright.
Give
Okay.
us all of his equipment.
I will now surrender all of my belongings to. Of course not. Alright. Okay. I think I've got to remember. Alright. It says in Draconic, the oath of my belief must heed of word, as this word will open your course of truth.
Can you repeat that? Oh, sorry.
That was the top of my head, man. The oath of my belief. Once said, will open the path to truth. Something along the lines of that. Fuck.
Okay.
So, as you come across these series of words that don't seem to quite make sense,
Is it a riddle that opens a secret door somewhere?
you don't know. You don't know.
Is that a yes?
You don't know. You
The
don't
oath
know.
of my belief once said will open the path to truth. So, belief. Do we need to utter a belief and open the path to truth? I'd assume.
Well, this is what you got to convey with your party now.
Well, I'll relay what I've translated to the party and try and get any suggestions as to what it means.
My orc has a -1 in intelligence, so she just stand there dribbling.
She just stands there in days of like, after receiving a bit of pain,
I
she's
have a
rubbing
four.
herself better.
I have a
I'm
plus.
very smart.
Hold on, where's Blazel's character sheet? Oh, I'll just roll straight. Nah, it didn't either.
Should I roll an intelligence?
If you want to try and translate this, yeah?
Just normal intelligence, nothing. On the
Yeah, just a normal intelligence plus your intelligence modifier. Yeah.
No,
What did you roll?
7.
7.
She's
It
trying.
seems to try and say something to you.
I can try and do it for Toby too, just because.
Can I try, even though I'm a fucking idiot?
Give it a shot. Roll an intelligence check.
I got a 1.
You like. Was it?
You get psychic damaged.
Take 1 point of psychic damage. I'm joking. No,
I
don't.
can't even see what the writing is.
You think, what is
Can
this
I
trick?
try and decipher it? Might as well.
Hold on. No, I'm actually being stupid. Cray, roll a history check, please.
Fuck, I
Alright.
should have done history check. Why didn't I do history?
Roll
What
history.
the fuck? Why is everything so bad?
10! Oh my god! You may or may have not come across this before in
13.
your books that you read at home, but unfortunately, with a
I got 20 on a history check.
What the fuck?
Let's
Uh,
go.
Fair-
Orc is dumb, but no.
It's a dirty 20, not like a...
Yeah.
Hold on, no. Oh no. What? Oh, I gotta check the log.
No, I didn't. My
19 plus 1. If you rolled a natural 20, I swear to fucking god.
19 plus 1.
19 plus 1. Holy shit. I need to check Blazor's.
Can my Eldritch Cannon try?
No.
Okay, so hold on. I will say before stop rolling. Okay, you can just cease rolling. With your 20 history check, when you were in your times of being a paladin warrior, you have come across some ancient text. It relinks to an oath that has been long forgotten, that not many of these modern day paladins remember as such. So it seems to be that you remember it's an oath of some kind, but it's a very old oath.
Is it a belief that links with the horizon symbol, maybe? Ooh.
Yeah, can I do a history check on this history or arcana check on the symbols if I remember the symbols from somewhere?
You rolled a history. What was your history check?
That was a 13.
With a 13?
Just the symbol itself.
Oh, just the symbol itself.
Yeah, that.
I would say
could roll
with
an
your
influence.
history, I would say you may have come across it like on a book edge.
Yep.
But that is as far as a 13 gets you.
Is this something to do with this Palom shit that I've written down that I've already forgotten what the fuck it came from?
Palom's the
What's
it?
name of one of
Was,
the
bad.
pieces of cloth.
Oh, okay, probably should have wrote that down. I just wrote Palom and yeah.
Okay.
By the way, should we? I'm just because of the spell slot thing. I'm not completely used to these. They are long rest, right? To get back your spell
Yeah,
slot,
most
or is it
spells
different?
will have to take a long rest for your spells to come back.
Yeah, I only used one. I just needed to make sure.
Magic missile and guiding bolt.
Oh, I didn't use guiding.
Oh no, you use firebolt. Oh, that's a
Yeah,
cantrip.
That's a cantrip.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Fine. Yeah, just one. Okay.
I just wanted to make sure.
So with this little bit of stirring of knowledge that has just come across you in your memory, surprisingly to you, Earthfall, what do you do?
I can't even know what happened after I rolled the history check, to be honest.
You rolled a history check. I said that in your history you know that it's an oath that has been long forgotten and is not used by the current paladins of this time. But you have been shown it, but you do not remember the contents of it.
I have no idea.
Okay. Alright.
Do
Okay.
we have to put like the bird's head on something to activate something? Is there like an altar in the middle that I can put the
There
bird's
is
head on?
there is a stone table that represents an altar in the middle of the structure. Yes.
Alright, can I chop the bird's head off and put it on the altar?
You're gonna need to
Not a
roll.
bird, it's an owl bear.
It's a-
Get it right.
It's an owlbear.
The thing's head off.
It's a thing itself. Don't subjectify it. Okay. Are you doing it by yourself?
Go for it, I'll go for it.
All right. You will
I'll
need.
wing it.
Okay, you will need to roll a strength check, just a straight, just strength check.
19 plus 3, 22.
Okay, it takes you about.
Oh shit!
Holy
I got a
shit!
16.
Now you got 16. Okay. All right. With the assistance provided by Nyx, you spend a good 10 minutes cleaving off the muscles and tendons around the neck, and then now you have got yourself a large owlbear head.
And I put it straight on the altar.
You put it straight on the altar as the
I'm
blood.
taking a few more feathers, by the way.
Okay,
Just
you take
because I
another handful of feathers.
Yeah.
You put the head. Actually, you need to roll a strength check because it's a large head.
Oh,
Not you. Earthful.
16 plus 3, 19.
but I wanna. I got a 19.
Okay, as you assist again, even though with your height, you just give it a good push up on this
At
mantle.
least I up.
You now got a bleeding owlbear head on this stone. On this stone table. Seems that nothing's happening.
That weapon mount, is that?
Are there any particular inscriptions on the altar itself?
Roll an investigation check. Oh, hold on. Are you proficient in Draconian?
No, I'm Elvish, Primordial, Sylvan, and Common.
Primordial
I rolled
Silver.
19.
He can look to see if there's any writing around.
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Okay, you do see fragments that do appear to be some lettering around the side. But unfortunately, you can't seem to translate what it says.
Marcus to the rescue.
So you shout out.
I call Marcus like, come here, take a look.
Oh, I was just bloody there. Fine. Yeah, no, I'll go. I'll heed his call.
I'm nudging the weapon mount to see if it.
Oh shit! I forgot there was a weapon, man.
Yes.
Do I put my
If-
scimitar on it?
Dude, if that thing comes off, I'm claiming it.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
I will
I saw it first.
shoot you in the face with an arrow. That's my ticket to some alcohol.
You got a scimitar.
Okay. All right.
Not
You.
your alcohol.
All right. So are you taking the owlbear head off, considering you've got a large animal head in the middle of a stone table?
I said I nudged
Oh.
the thing to see if it was able to come loose.
Can I feed it to the cannon?
Okay, roll a strength check to get the head off.
thought you were
19.
gonna shove it
Bit down the back.
Okay, you successfully lift the head. You lift the head off and you take it towards the cannon. The cannon is completely unfazed, still doing the dance as it has been not commanded to stop. It just keeps doing the dance.
It just dances in a recording.
It's just been dancing the entire time.
Well, can I get an answer to my question?
No.
Okay.
The weapon mount, is that able to move or no?
It seems to be fixed into the stone top.
Well, that's the end of that question.
Maybe.
Let's try all of our weapons on it then. Just start putting shit on it, see what happens.
Well, I think I should be putting the scimitar on first because it's
Scimitar.
Yeah.
very shiny and it was said to be mysterious when I picked it up. So that would be the
Oh.
first bet.
Okay.
Toot it then.
It said it was
Okay.
quite small.
Alright. Alright, as you then put the scimitar on, it seems that the sword is not long enough to fill in into the mount.
Okay.
Try your penis next.
I'm afraid it
It's
didn't
still
even
not
reach
big
the
enough.
end of the table.
Can I try my longsword next then?
Yes. As soon as you try, it doesn't seem to fit the mount either.
What if we?
How big
Is
is a rapier?
You
Put
can
your rapier on it.
you can attempt.
No, I just want to know how big is a rapier.
A rapier is a very finesse weapon. It's very small and prongy. If a long sword doesn't fit it, I would say a rapier wouldn't.
Rapiers are about the same length. They're just really thin, aren't they?
It's modified for gnomes.
Oh.
Hello.
did we decipher what's the writing on the altar? was?
Marcus has not rolled an investigation check because he was just pissing about with flipping out here. You haven't rolled an investigation. You summoned it, and you summoned Marcus over, but you didn't say anything about investigating it or having a look at it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Roll an
no, shall I do
roll an investigation check, please.
Okay. 22.
22.
Natural
That's
20.
natural 20.
Plus 2.
Right.
So you see into the future.
Okay. With a natural 20, Marcus.
Hell yeah.
Looking at all of these letters and inscriptions, some of them aren't complete, as age and decay has hit some of the lettering, but you can safely make out it is pretty much what is the same that is inside the roof. However, there is a difference to the end of the inscription. It says, unknown of the words, may your path reset.
Okay.
And that's it.
I'll relay that back to my team.
Sorry, I didn't catch.
What was it
that.
again?
I'm-
Unknown of the.
Unknown of the words, your path must reset.
Have I heard that someplace? Or read that someplace?
Roll a roll a history check.
50.
Maybe someone said it as a phrase, or someone tried to read out an old book, but as far as the 15 goes, not much. As you all are funneling on this potential riddle that you have come across, Earthfor, you feel this chill, which has been growing in intensity. This time now, it seems to starts to gain your attention as a partially visible figure aims out with its hand and points back to the way you came, and then dissipates like a dust in the wind.
Do we see that, or is that just
Unfortunately, it's only Earthfor's eyes that see it.
Okay.
So I'm about to tell everyone I just saw someone point at the doorway.
Everyone's losing their mind. Someone's trying to feed a cannon. People are seeing ghosts. Jesus.
Hey, I'm not trying to feed the cannon. I am not seeing ghosts.
But you did pet the cannon.
Tired.
You pet the cannon, and I was dancing. You broke
I'm the only
cannon.
sane one here, and I'm a bloody drunk.
You are allowed to pet the things that trying their best at their first move.
Fair enough.
I was trying to be civil.
Blazel asks Urfor as he sees your eyes drift off into a different direction. What's up?
The ceiling. Ooh.
Got him. And just do a dab.
I'll repeat what I just said
Oh,
about the pointing at the door.
are you
And
okay?
I'll go to investigate where whatever the figure was pointing at.
I can do investigate on that if you want.
What time of day is it?
It's middle of the night. You
I'm
took
sure
you took a
14.
long rest in the afternoon, so you're about well in the midnight area. So the moon is up at its highest nearly. Moonlight is piercing through the areas that isn't covered in torchlight. But apart from that, but with the moonlight that has pierced through the top of the roof, the holes in the roof, you've now come across more corpses and carcasses of where the owlbear was, as it seems to be was in the middle of a massive buffet of a bunch of creatures and humanoids.
You want me to go investigate where she pointed or what?
I said I was investigating and I got a 14. Like,
Okay.
Oh, sorry. With a 14, it seems to be pointing back to the way you came.
so I relay that information to everyone else and start walking in that direction.
Okay. You start walking back into that location. By yourself?
Well, I guess if they want to follow me, they can.
Okay, all right. As you start walking through this very long corridor, some of it is being illuminated by moonlight and a
I'm
little bit by
following.
torches.
I
You,
have that bit so I can see.
yeah, you got dark vision as well. So, you come across back to the fountain where the angel is facing, but the angel that is on the side facing towards where you've just come from, the center of this building, the angel's eyes have got a blindfold on. As in, the stone figure actually has a stoned blindfold across it.
Can I investigate that?
Yeah.
That's an 18.
What you were trying? Investigation?
Yeah.
Um, on what? Sorry, I can't hear her.
Investigation on the statue.
On the statue. Okay. It's pretty much completely identical to the statue on the other side. It's just that it's just got its eyes is covered in some form of blindfold. With investigation, are you touching it?
Yeah.
Okay, as you, with your limited height, you start reaching around its feet area. There seems to be some weird ripples on one of the sides of the statue. Do you
there's
continue?
Yeah.
Okay, as you keep pressing and you start following this around, this time there is some scratching. It seems to represent some symbols.
There's some symbols here.
And I need...
I shout for Marcus again. As we'll probably need him to read it.
Okay.
Well, depends if it's draconic or not. It just said symbols, you know.
I'm guessing it is because everything else has been.
You never know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'll-
more
Okay, you
I'll-
shout for
I'll-
Marcus as Marcus hears this echo summons, like you're now like a dog on a whistle. Here, boy. You will follow in
Can
suit.
I roll an intimidation check on that shout? To scare
Yes.
him?
Yeah, roll intimidation check.
Thanks. I was coming anyway, but alright.
17. He does get a little bit. Actually, no. Roll. What would be cancelled? What would be the persuasion check? Roll a persuasion check.
What, me?
No. Marcus.
I've got a +5 on that one, so. 14. Okay.
14.
didn't really help out much.
You seem to hear a little bit of haste in Urtha's voice, so you start to speed walk instead of just walking there. And your buddy buddy Tesla, with Toby still on its head, just follows after you. Leaving Cray and Blazor by themselves with the cannon in the altar.
With Jeremy.
Which is the cannon.
Should I continue the investigation of this statue, or?
Your
Coming over to see if I can decipher it. If it's draconic, yeah.
Okay. You go over to scratching. It is not draconic this time. It seems to not be engraved in gold. It seems someone has etched it in stone using a blade.
Okay, do we have to use investigate to see what language it is?
No, you roll investigation check. Who is proficient in... I'm just picking which one I choose. DD... who is proficient in... Orc.
Me.
Me, alright. Who's me?
Yep, not me.
I'm joking. Okay. Right.
It's
So
the cannon. The cannon can speak.
the cannons can speak orc. All right. Okay. What? What? You're interrupting me. What?
I was talking to the cannon.
Oh, okay. All the way across the whole way. Okay. Okay, as you see these letters, it comes quickly into you.
Does it now?
It comes quickly to you, yeah, as your orcish teachings are now rushing towards through your brain. It says, by the oath of the dawning star, may your heart rise and the evil falls. As the evils may rise, so shall you. As the light pierces through, your heart becomes true.
It's some sort of song, guys.
Oh, we should have a bar, damn it.
The statue is trying to distract us.
Yeah, you just hear echoes of a high-pitched squeak.
Check out my mixtape.
I start spitting bars back.
It does nothing.
So here's what I'm thinking.
I read it out. I say what it says.
It does nothing.
We've come across many symbols, and the symbol itself is a horizon with a sun on it. Assuming from all these texts, it's rising. And we have an altar in a nearby room. So what I'm thinking, considering if this cult or religion was based on the sun, something might happen when the sun is up, or in like midday. And if there is an altar with inscription, perhaps if we place something on it in midday and read aloud these texts, something might happen.
Should we maybe look for the sword then, or whatever the thing was that was on the weapon mount? Because it clearly wasn't there now. Someone's taken it.
Well, can I go back to the room and just go rummaging through all the bone piles to see if I can find something? Because you never know.
Are you referring to the massive stack of bodies that the owlbear was on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can do. Roll, I would say roll 3 investigation checks, please. Because it's a large stack.
Okay.
If you need help, I can
7.
help.
Yep.
10.
Yep.
And a 5.
Do you want me to help?
Yeah, if you could have a look, that'd be great.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll roll 3 too.
All right. I'll hold your rolls. Hold your rolls. Hold your rolls. With a 5, 7, and 10, you get your hands all covered in guts and body mass and blood, rummaging through organs and that. You find some decent weapons, all covered
I
in
will
blood.
grab all of no. Well, it depends what weapon.
It will, if you, I would say you'll probably need to spend some time separating it through the mountain of corpses you're going through.
Okay.
So it-
Whilst he's doing that, can I investigate the pile of bodies that's in the room that I'm in? Am I in the room where we shot down the cloth?
Yes, you are, which is
There
the
was
same.
a pile of bodies in there, wasn't there?
A pile
The
of
bones.
bones in the far corner where Nick's
Where
is
I was sleeping.
in the
Oh, you
yeah.
investigated that already, didn't
yeah,
you?
it was just a pile of bones.
I'm just curious, the only piece of cloth that was torn up was the humanoid with a spear.
So perhaps
All the other
we
ones were
could
fine.
find a spear.
Yeah, maybe we need a spear.
What would
to
we
put on
do
the-
without you?
I have no idea.
But yeah, I'm gonna start separating the
We'll
weapons that I found.
start
to
looking
see-
for a spear within all the weapons.
We don't have a spear.
Okay, right.
Or
Who was
something
assisting Marcus in the
That
corpse?
was me.
All right, can you roll your investigation checks first, please?
That's a dirty 20 on the first one.
Yep.
That's an 11 on the second one.
Yep.
And that's a 10 on the last one.
Okay. All right. With a dirty 20 and some lower rolls, I would say after helping Marcus separate some of the recoverable armor, pouches, weaponry, you have not come across any long-ranged or long form of weapons. But after separating, you are separating the bodies from the stuff like that, like organizing a pile.
Yeah.
Okay, so in doing so, you find the blood clearly outlining an emblem which is the same as the ones that you all are clearly surrounded by, etched into a large stone plate right in the middle of these corpses.
Okay.
Can I investigate
Right.
the pouches too?
yeah, can we all investigate that fucking stone?
Well, I want to.
Oh no, we want. Can I
I wanna-
investigate the pouches?
Yeah. I just want to grab some valuable shit from the pile we just made.
I will.
I'll investigate the stone.
Okay, so we'll do the stone first.
Everyone rolls or?
Sorry, Earthal rose first for stone. 15. Right, who else wants to do stone?
No, I'm busy. looting.
Okay, so Earthal, with your 15, it seems that there is some grooves, some indentations in the middle of a symbol, which may or may look like something fits in here, but it's like a smooth curvature. So it may look like something needs to rest on it, or someone needs to be on it.
Can I just stand on it, see what if anything happens?
Nothing happens.
How does the
Maybe-
stone
Bearhead.
look?
One at a time, please.
Or maybe if one of the bodies of the guys that were painted on the tapestries is in this pile somewhere, we'll find them because they all had the on their armor and shit. They had the symbol somewhere, so maybe we'll have to find someone with armor with that symbol on or something, and then slap that on the thing.
Okay, I would say during your investigation to separate the corpses, you didn't come across any with the symbol.
Does it have to be the fucking owlbear thing?
That's what-
No.
I feel like Owlbear was there just because it was a comfy cave.
Yeah, he found shit to eat.
Yeah, because people were curious and stuff. Oh. And another idea is that we have a lady with a blindfold on it, and we're talking about an oath. Maybe we need somebody to take an oath and then stand at that. Like, maybe it like recognizes if you're part of this cult.
I'm not willing to enter into a religion, so that's up to any of you.
Fuck it, I'll do it.
Excuse me, religion? Barbara?
I never said I'd join that religion.
You don't have a choice.
You also said that before, but I said no.
that religion either. So,
Ah,
I'll stand on the stone and say the words that are on the statue.
Okay. Right, recite the words, please.
Oh, I don't remember what it fucking said.
Recite the words, please.
the dawn of Morning Star.
Beat by my sheep.
Okay. Someone else say it for him, because he's obviously not taking any notes, which I have told him specifically, please take notes.
I can't be bothered, it's the chore.
Oh, it actually makes sense. Can we go back and relearn the scripture on the statue?
Oh, hold on. You weren't there, so Earthfall would have relayed that information to you already. But yeah, you can go back, but I would say you will need a Orcish translator with you.
can I investigate the pouches now?
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
you can
still
have
waiting to get something valuable.
I
Can
would
we not
say...
just say that I've said it on the fucking
21.
thingy.
Even though I spent a bit of time on it, alright, yeah, okay. You've said the words on the stone.
Yeah, while standing on the stone.
Upon you doing that, the stone shifts a little bit down as it sunks like a couple of inches. On doing so, you hear a series of stones grinding and moving. And doing so, in the left corner in front of you, Earthfall, the wall suddenly separates and slides down as a hidden passageway has opened up.
Cool.
And upon that, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we will end tonight's session.
Let them search the pouches first.
I would say to clarification, I will send you a list of stuff of all the stuff that you've got, and I will send that in the next couple of days, okay? Because there's quite a bit of a list.
Fair enough.
Because you've just gone through a bunch of corpses. A lot of them had weapons, armor, pouches, coin. So I will send you a total list of what you got, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay.
I am gonna head off now because
It is midnight, yes. So I try to end it as quickly as possible. Alright. Well, I hope you all have enjoyed. I did get into a bit of a brain teaser at the end. I do apologise, obviously. People need to learn about note-takery. Anyways, I hope you all have enjoyed tonight's episode. See where the journey takes off in the next one. If you have not seen any of the previous episodes, please do so on the YouTube channel Crazy Mike Gaming. This episode will be out, I would say, around about Tuesday, Wednesday time next week, so you will be able to catch up before we embark on our next journey. So, from all of us to you, I do hope you enjoyed the rest of your time tonight. You are loved. Stay safe, stay crazy, and what will we do next? I'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.